I made my
It's the
mistake. I
worst.
know I say well.
It is the
The night
actual
goes
West.
shut.
So I'm not sure where things got left off, but April is going to be swimming across, going over toward Harriet to attempt to wrap her up with Sir Castellet. And Evelyn, you said you were going to bring out Shooter and sit down with your revival herb and start mortal and pestle in that thing.
Yeah, she's
All right,
gonna ask Oscar to pull out Macho too, so she can use another one on him.
get out of here, get out of here, Patchy. Can't move
Get
Oscar
out of
back.
here.
He just looks at you. He's like, okay. Returns Macho, puts Macho out.
Genius.
Do you have 2 revival herbs?
I have 3.
Ooh, bring them over here.
Where are we?
Over here.
I'm too zoomed into the screen.
There we go. Thank you. Thank you for your 2. Thank you. You start sitting down and you're gonna do that. It'll bring both of them up to around half health. We're going to assume that half health does mean that he is 1 point, we'll say, into his good to have the shell.
Oh, that just regenerates in front of my eyes.
Well, it's been regenerating as he's been laying there.
Oh, okay.
It's like, just like the rock and stuff has been coming out and stuff like that. We'll say he's got his shell even though he's at half health.
Okay.
But with that being said, it's probably because it's raining right now. Oh, is it raining right now? Me and Ronan are in the same state, so maybe that's it. I don't know. Who cares? Either way. With that being said, you do that. That'll take you a little bit while everybody is getting to their respective places. I'm pretty sure Aaron said be right back. Pretty sure he's getting his food. But April, you make your way over toward Harriet. As you do, you want to bring out Castellet.
Yep.
Is Castellet conscious currently?
Quest level's now brought out, so yeah.
Okay. I didn't know if Castellet was fighting in one of the other fights and got knocked out or not yet.
No.
I mean, he would have been. Oh wait, no, yeah.
He was in the first fight, and I'm in the second fight, and then I never got him out after that.
Okay. So you bring out Castellet. As you do, you try to get him to wrap around her. He's just like, yeah, I can do that.
Gotcha, fam.
I got you, fam.
His little arm wraps all the way around Harriet, sits her up, and she is still unconscious currently, but she is currently being bound by the hone edge.
Excellent. You're now on Royal Guard duty. Whatever happens, she does not get to move. You get that, right? Can I trust you on that one?
Can I be bad cop?
Yes.
It's like we'll have bad cop and worse cop. It's fine.
2 bad cops.
She'll also return cryogonal. Because there's a lot of things on the
But
board. Right now.
Cryogonal is a nice guy. That's a nice guy.
Go steal her stuff.
Already did.
Good job.
Most everything else disappeared. But
Yeah,
you were able,
I got
what were you
one
able to
thing.
get again?
I was able to get the
Dusk
Pokeball with the Dusk Stone in it, and not
Right.
the cool photograph.
Right.
And I picked wrong.
Excuse me. Ugh. All right. So as this is happening, Keanu, you get across with Reyna. You make your way over toward Joy, I'm guessing. You pass by Coldy Locks, who just kind of like looks at you like, eh. Coldy did her best, man.
Yes, you did.
Help.
Help.
Joy will attempt to do her last use of her Healy thingies on Reyna. We'll see if it works out. Where is my... There it is. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yay!
Hey!
The 5 would have been a no, but the 14 is a yes. As Joy seems to do regular first 80 things to this ghost to attempt to wake her up. She eventually is like, oh, maybe I should treat her just like a ghost Pokemon, and it worked. As Reina is being treated, however, stop it. As Reina is being treated, she eventually seems to morph off into a different form. Right before Joy's eyes. It doesn't seem like she is capable of holding on to her humanoid form currently. As Reina, barely conscious, opens her little cat ghost eyes. And just kind of like lazily floats up a little bit. Isn't she evolved though? Yes, she is. That's just the easiest form for her because she can go between them all. She can go from Miss Magus to Mischievous to Reina. You pick up Reina and she's doing her best. She's got about 10 health left right now. Amveric, you wanted to see if there was any rope going on over here?
I was, but now April's gone over there and done her thing with
Sucks to suck.
sword Pokemon.
Good,
Just
good
you wanna swim
form,
back?
Varric. I didn't know you could swim so good.
Good swimming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
thanks.
get in shape, dude. Get in shape, dude.
At this point, Shooter is revived with half of his health. So is Macho. As Macho's like, ah! That tasted terrible.
Yeah, I know. They got.
Uh-oh. I think I'm having some more net problems.
Oh,
that was definitely on his end. Oh, no.
Uh-oh.
Think I'm having some more net problems. I don't think it went down.
No, it keeps it. I see it still.
Okay, it's still up, so we're good. It may be a storm or something. If Ronan's also having one right now. But with that being said, as you all get these few things kind of done and out of the way, the Master of Giants seems to stand up from where she's sitting, looking around at everybody. Upon doing so, she looks over toward Evelyn. I do appreciate what you did for me, child. Standing in front of that humongous creature sure obviously took much bravery from you.
Oh, well. She's kind of like rubs the back of her neck.
However, it appears that each of you here have not passed the trials to be in this room. Least of all you, points over toward Oscar. I don't know
you.
why. I don't know why I'm here.
I'll explain it to you later.
As she kind of steps down from the from where the sakura tree is down in the center of the area. This does unfortunately mean I will have to ask you all to leave. The Dragon's Den's inner depths are a haven for dragon Pokemon, the one place they can go without collectors or people trying to catch, trade, or sell them. I am afraid all of you will have to leave this place, and as soon as you do, you will find yourselves in grave danger.
What kind of danger?
There is someone who keeps trying to make their way into the Dragon's Den from the outside. I am able to keep her at bay before no one enters this place if I do not allow it. There are, however, a few things that I must bring to you. You were always meant to come to this room. I have foreseen it. And I do have a bit of advice for you, if you do not mind.
Okay.
First thing, she points off into the crowd. She seems to be pointing off toward Keanu. Boy, I would like you to approach, please.
Well, hello.
I assume that this was left here for you. We do not know for why or for who or from whom, but I believe this will find itself very useful against that creature that just flew away. Boop. She seems to pull out. She seems to pull out from behind her what appears to be a plate.
Oh, snap, son.
Oh shit, buddy.
Everybody's a fairy plate. No, dude. As
Is this a dinner plate?
As she hands this off to you, this is the Draco plate. It has the power of a dragon's energy coursing through it. I believe that none of you truly have a dragon-type Pokemon, but this will find itself useful, I believe, to you in particular.
Yeah, Vivi can totally use that.
I do not know what that means. But it was meant for you. She looks over toward Evelyn. She looks over, again over toward Varric and then toward April. If the four of you in particular would come to my island, and the rest of you please leave. She looks over at Oscar. Yeah, sure, all right. Excuse me.
Okay, cool. Let me just Olympic swim all the way over there.
Ah!
Hang on, don't mind me. I'm sorry. I don't want to trip on you.
Don't mind
Excuse
me.
me,
I'm just Olympic swimming. Can you give me some space here, Evelyn?
Yeah. You get in my arms.
You throw Patchy into the sea.
No, I'm holding him in my hands.
She points back toward Keanu. Get back here.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. I thought I was supposed to go with Oscar.
As the four of you come to her after a while, because again, it takes April a little bit to Olympic swim back over, but she still gets there before Keanu gets back. She looks to each of you. You two, you have pointing over toward April and Evelyn. You have passed the trial of tranquility. She looks over at Varric. I believe you would have been very easy for you to pass my trial, though I will not tell you what it is. That is for the next time you will bring yourself to me, for I know there will be a time that will happen. And you have been chosen by the great bird of the sky and the great beast of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
I would like the four of you to please accept my wisdom. In the near future, someone will come to you whom you will need. This person cannot be trusted. However, this person is essential to you. And the four of you in particular, those chosen by all of these legendary spirits that have been around you, I believe that the dragon's trials best suit those in front of me. If you would like, she motions back toward the tree, I would like you to take one blossom from my tree.
Oh.
All right then.
Okay.
She stands back and she motions toward the flowers in her tree.
All right, I'll go ahead and go up and I'll take one.
Yeah, this is the thing. Gonna wait my turn. Gonna make the line. Gonna make the line.
Please form an orderly line in front of me.
You guys notice upon walking toward there that this tree seems to be very clean. None of its petals seem to have fallen at all around the area.
Not even rot?
Nothing. There are
Oh,
no
okay.
petals that are loose from this tree. As you reach up to grab any of the petals, upon taking them, they seem to be very tough to take.
Come on.
Damn these weak noodle arms.
Varric, it's definitely because you have weak noodle arms. Keanu, you going to get one?
Yee.
The four of you take a petal from the tree. As you do, you don't feel any different. You feel strange and silly holding a petal from a very tough sakura tree in your hand. However, as you hold on to this, it seems to feel very light in your hands. You then close your hand over the petal, and the petal seems to disappear.
Where'd it go?
Oh,
Whenever something disappears in my hand,
Did
I
I-
just think I ate
did I
it.
drop it?
I have to ask you all to leave. But, again, she looks over toward Varric. When you return to Johto, please, take this challenge once more.
I will. I plan to go all over, really. And this whole trial is now on my radar. It seems like it'll be fun.
It will be a true stepping stone on your path to mastery.
Thank you for your help
She motions
and your wisdom.
She motions away from her toward the shore. Chemo's kind of like just looking through this like premonitions blocking people from coming in. What are you, a psychic? That's my shtick. I'm kidding. At me, that me though. I'm kidding.
Well, try to replace it, Chemo. You're gonna have to stay here. Take Grandma on
You have to exchange positions.
She's
He was
from the
immediately.
future.
That me.
It's a time
That me
paradox.
though. Come on. I'm kidding. She looks over toward the place that Sherry and them are. As she does, that woman will not be able to leave until the police arrive. If there's anything you wish to ask her, you must do so once you have completed your other task. I will keep watch. No one is allowed to come here except for people whom I allow and people who have taken the tests. No one is allowed to leave without my say-so either.
Spooky.
She looks over toward Chemo. I believe you'll have to find another way to leave. Leaving in the same manner as you appeared is, unfortunately, unable to happen.
So like an exit,
Like a crazy
path.
taxi.
That girl there will have you leave. Unless you wish to fight against the trials of this place once more as you leave. I will say, that would be reckless.
Yeah,
But those are the
no,
two paths in front of you.
When she said that girl, who was she looking at?
Chemo.
Chemo.
Basically,
You're
she's saying
victimizing the poor girl.
she's saying Chemo should get you guys out.
Oh, okay.
Whereas,
Okay.
whereas she's also saying if you want to, you could leave the way you came in, but there are many trials that are in front of you that way, and it would be very reckless.
Okay.
You guys don't know if Chemo is able to get all of you guys out at once.
Yeah, so
But you
isolate.
know, when you return Pokemon and don't have a ton of them out, maybe that's
Yeah,
where
I was gonna just say.
Oh,
Let's
well, I guess
round
I gotta
up
take the
everyone.
trials.
Alright,
Let's round up
children.
everyone and put away all of our Pokemon, all
Wait
right?
a minute, I got Castaway over there.
There's no
She
other
can't
way.
leave.
There's no other
Oh,
way. We
okay,
have to do the
alright.
trials. There's no other way, guys.
No other way, guys. Alright, all of you come back.
All right, just go ahead and just get Tressa over here. You know what? Just
Come on, you fat bitch. You're in my league now.
Yeah, here you go. Your
Circle. Mine.
tungsten.
mine.
There you- All right,
That belong
Tressa,
me.
Vegeta can go ahead and get
Alright.
back in their Pokeballs as my only Pokemon that are conscious
Macho
at the
gets returned
moment.
as well. You guys make your way back across the island that she's at. As you guys do, and you start returning your Pokemon and things of that nature, except for Evelyn.
I mean, I'm just in the process.
It's a process.
You give one last look over at Harriet, who again looks as if she is very much unconscious, very much taken down. You know that her Pokeballs have disappeared and everything seems to have disappeared from her, meaning she does not have her Rhydon or anything like that as right now. So she should be okay to leave here if this woman is truly that powerful or truly that understanding that she will not be able to leave before the police arrive. But as you guys get over toward Chemo, at most I can take a couple of us at a time. I can't do everyone. I mean, I could try, but
I mean, don't force yourself, okay? Take it at your own pace.
Yeah.
Chemo looks over at Oscar. Oscar's just like, yeah, hi.
Man, the bike tariffs are gonna suck for you, Oscar.
I don't know what's going on. Arad, get $2 more. Says, so, is false imprisonment a crime in the Pokemon RP? Just need to know if Officer Jenna needs to talk to that old lady.
Definitely.
I don't think anyone's really gonna talk to Grandma Ass Whooping about anything. To be fair,
This is a citizen
Yeah, I think we're done.
arrest.
she's performing citizen's arrest right now.
She has more authority than a gym leader. She is the master of giants.
For
One
all
does
we
not-
know, all she does is just eat the fucking blossom leaves all day.
For all we know, she is the leader of Blackthorn City. Maybe she's the mayor.
The
For all we
major
know,
of
she could
Blackthorn
kick all of
City.
our asses without even lifting a finger.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
if she could,
could.
she probably would have already. Like whenever the giant Dragonite showed up, she's still just an old lady who probably would have been like fucking wiped out by that giant fucking hyper beam. But
No, she's Superman. I refuse to believe otherwise.
no, how dare you? She's Superman.
You see, it was all a test for Evelyn to show her courage and all that.
Chemo knows
Yes.
that as soon as you guys leave here, apparently there are going to be dangers. So Chemo is going to attempt to take as many people out as possible on her first go.
Chemo, goddammit. We
Yes.
told you to take a one
Don't
at
hurt,
that!
don't hurt yourself though.
She gonna try her best.
She gonna try to hurt herself.
I don't think Chemo has any inspiration. So,
Let it down, baby. Oh, she's gonna break her knee. Oh, her bones. Oh, no.
she's not gonna break her bones or knees. Don't worry, guys.
Our bones are fucked, though.
Gonna break her mind.
Her mind is breaked. No, she's fine. Don't worry. Don't worry about
Just
her.
her and Chikorita.
Yeah, she doesn't have any. Yeah, she's fine. Don't worry about her.
Okay.
As she attempts to take as many people as possible with her the first go. Weirdly enough, happens to be, these 4 people. Oddly
the rest
enough,
of you fuckers.
Oddly enough, it's these four. Oh man, isn't that weird?
Oh man.
Oh,
Oh man, that's so
Wait,
weird.
Wait, get over there, Chikorita. You can hold on to Evelyn.
Just
Farfetch'd,
Oscar
my
and
boy.
Troy being like, so
Farfetch, my boy, let's go.
nice to meet you.
Oh my.
Just pick up
You
Farfetch.
stole my child.
We're stealing all of April's children.
This is like a fucking orphanage, but you just come in and steal my children.
As Chemo tries to get everyone out, she seems to close her eyes and concentrate very hard. Everyone disappears from the room. As that happens, Varric and Keanu. You guys haven't been teleported by Chemo. This has never happened before. She can do it apparently to like Pokemon and things like. She usually can only do it to where she can see. And you guys feel as though like the radius for that is probably just outside of the cave, which is like, up to the top where she can see. But you guys in particular, you guys feel something familiar. And you guys see something familiar as Chemo tries to do this.
Does it feel like a good familiar thing?
Of course, obviously, it's always a good familiar thing. For a split second, as you guys are about to disappear, up at the top of the cave, you see a familiar presence. A girl in a black kimono.
Oh no, bitch.
Oh no.
As soon as Chemo does her thing, the girl with the black kimono's eyes get very cold, and a smile goes across her face. Chemo goes much further than she thought she was going.
Hey, a new guy! Did you know the Phantom Thieves? Ryuji!
Well, here we are again.
It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to kill me?
Ryuji!
There we go. Also, Burnt Berries just gave 5 tier 1 subs.
Hey, a new guy! Did you know the
Hell
Phantom
yeah.
To
Yes,
Rod,
she did.
Ninja Dragon, original Chibster? Yeah, original Chibster, Picheri, and Cubina Rusaku. Thank you very much.
Spreading the love.
Thank you very much, Burnt Berries. Much appreciated. As you guys find yourselves in a completely different place, a completely different area. By the way, boop, 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 boop.
Oh,
She got a
well,
5.
fucking see ya.
Tragic.
She got a 5, you see.
She'd only take 5 people, including herself.
Yeah, it's literally she can't. She used her fingers.
Well,
As you guys make your way here, Varric and Keanu, you realize you guys are in a place you had just been at before. The entire area seems very dark, unnaturally so, as you can tell that the lights are on the ceiling. And as,
oh no, we're here.
And as you guys set foot here, you guys notice Chemo immediately collapse downward.
Chemo.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh.
What the?
Damn it.
This wasn't where.
It was Tao. I felt her.
I just saw her.
You did what? You what?
Giggity.
Yes. Yes.
You did what,
Yeah.
Barrick?
I sense her. Whatever. It felt familiar, and not the good kind of familiar.
Okay.
Oh.
Speaking of, you guys see a figure as it seems to appear right off to the side of this place. A woman in a black kimono. What appears to be dark smoke coming from underneath her clothes. As she stands, she looks over toward Chemo. She smiles.
What?
Chemo! What did you do to her?
She
Where did
looks
you
back-
take her?
She looks back to you guys. Guys, I'd like to know. She hasn't really said a lot of words.
She has not said a thing.
The
Not
two
really.
times you guys have seen her, she hasn't really said anything. Who wants to throw out Pokemon, and which ones are those going to be?
Yeah, that's right. Let's go.
I mean, I can't imagine not bringing out.
I
a girl
will-
that can hit Pokemon.
I will. Do I say anything else?
You could also not. You could tell us we
You
can only
wanted to be
pull
a
out one.
bro?
You guys do
Pokemon.
you. You guys do you. I believe in you guys. I'm not gonna hold your hands with this one.
I'm bringing in my.
Just
fat
remember
boys.
everything
hold our
you've
bro
known. Just
hands.
remember whatever you can about this girl.
Hug me.
Remember like the lore you know of her. Remember what she's doing here, why she's here, things like that. And then as you guys do that, choose your Pokemon wisely.
I just whatever happens, I want to have my fake bitch with me.
I've only got the choice of 2 Pokemon, so it's not like I can make the wrong choice by pulling out both of them.
You can only
Yeah,
choose out
yeah.
one currently.
I can only
I'm
choose
giving
out
you
one
one
currently?
free throw.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Well, that changes everything I was.
Because
gonna
on
do.
your turn you can throw out more.
Yeah, I feel good with this one. My fake bitch is out. I feel good. I feel safe.
You throwing out that VV?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Good to know.
I
Giving you guys this free throw. On your turn you can throw out more, but we'll see.
Colonel.
Colonel.
Colonel. Colonel.
Tressa, let's
Pass me
go.
around.
And
Chemo's
Tressa.
sister's a bitch.
And Tressa, let's go. Let's do this, my bunny Goral.
Wish I had some Johto Gym Leader music. But no. As you guys send out your Pokemon, a smile comes from Tao. As this happens, you guys see the smoke that seems to be behind her seem to coalesce and kind of make itself into a large kind of figure behind her. A familiar looking figure to you. Because again, you sense something familiar, Keanu and Varric, something you've sensed several times before, once while you were here, and once before. As this happens, what's the max health of all your Pokemon?
Well, Tressa
Mm.
has 60 max HP.
Mm-hmm. What's current?
And,
health?
100.
Guys,
110?
congratulations, you chose correctly.
I
Yeah, cool.
couldn't choose wrong.
As she spreads her arms out, you guys feel a very familiar sensation that does not affect any of your Pokemon. However,
Oh wow.
it does affect you.
Oh no.
Wishies.
Yeah, please don't throw me towards her.
As just like what happened when you guys had fought Mewtwo before, each of you feel a very strong gravitational pull, a very strong pull toward the sides of the room. As you each go slamming into the sides, your Pokemon seem to resist it because each of them have over 50 HP.
Hey.
Yay, I was
None
right,
of
it
them
was over
instantly
50.
go down.
I had a choice of 2 Pokemon. They both have over 50, so I
At this
couldn't pick
point,
wrong.
At this point, you guys are at a point where you're pretty fine with this. Like if you guys were to fight Mewtwo again, you wouldn't have to worry about his first thing here. However, looking back at her again, you see that kind of figure standing behind her, a very, very familiar one, almost Mewtwo-esque figure behind her, as you all slam against the walls in a very similar fashion to before. None of you take any damage, but you are
Okay.
slammed away from your Pokemon.
Like continuously, I imagine. Similar to
You're
4?
you're being held there.
Yeah.
You are able to move. Your Pokemon are able to fight off against what this was, and this woman stands in front of them. Guys, I'd like for the 4 Pokemon to roll for their speeds, please.
Okay.
Come on, Colonel.
Oof. Well,
Big oof.
No, I won't use inspiration for this roll. It'll be fun.
24.
14.
I was right. Ooh,
Okay.
that's,
People put them on your Pokemon real quick because I'm pretty sure by the end of this more Pokemon are coming out.
Nah, I think we're good. I think we're
I'm
good.
That
decently
is-
I'm decently sure by the end of this more Pokemon are coming out.
How much is that again? That's 13 on the die, 8 speed. All right, so 20.
This is sad, but it's completely relatable for Milkshake.
Go.
6 speed, 14 speed, 24 speed, and 21 speed. Perfect. 2 of you got over her. With that being said, the first turn goes to Vivi. And in that case, also Keanu. Keanu, you could try to throw out a Pokemon right now. You are currently being held against the wall, so it could potentially fail. Or you can tell Vivi to do something. Either way, Vivi will attempt to do something. What do you want to try to do?
I'm gonna grab that plate that I just got. Go, Vivi!
You just hold it out like, Vivi!
Big dragon energy!
Vivi! Vivi, please! Vivi looks back over toward it. He starts running back over towards you. As he does, he touches the Draco plate. As Vivi touches the Draco plate, his fur seems to take on a slightly pink, like pinkish tinge, a reddish pinkish tinge. As again the fur around his neck goes pure white, and he seems to almost gain like scaled like things on the tips of his ears and on the tips of his little feet and tails and stuff. He a good dragon boy.
Claws.
He a good Drago boy.
Good Drago boy. Aw.
There's not a lot that good
Aw.
Drago boy is going to be able to do currently with that big Drago energy. But you feel like it will probably be better than like whatever darknessy energy that's going on here than going dark. As Vivi will do that, Vivi will come back and take that plate. That will be his turn to move over there and do that. But he does have a long range attack, so maybe it won't be. I'll roll for him. I'll roll for that boy. We'll see if he gets something. What's his individuality?
3.
14. You know what? I'll give it to him. He will attempt to do something. It won't be the won't be the best thing he's going to do. He's going to try to laser focus. As Dragon Eevee turns back around and stares daggers toward Tao Jing, as he is trying to guarantee himself a grand attack on the next turn. As that happens, we're gonna go to Tressa. While Tressa's turn is happening, do you want to try to do anything, Varric, or do you want to tell Tressa what to do?
I'm definitely gonna tell Tressa what to do for right now, but this is gonna be a dumb thing for me to say. Can Tressa's mutation get the benefit of the plate that Vivi's holding?
We could power up all of Tressa's dragon type moves, but she can't. But she
Okay.
can't take the unique mutation that Vivi has. no.
Okay. Yeah, I figured. It was
But
a
all
dumb
your
thing.
dragon type moves would be powered up.
Whoa!
Wouldn't
Does
that be great?
Take
Does
the
our
berry that
boss
he's
lady have a held item? I mean, I figure it happens automatically because she is the enemy in this room.
Our boss lady does not have a held item, so currently there is no effect from your mutation.
Okay, that's fair. Then Tressa use Rock Smash.
Tressa's gonna run up toward Tao Jing and attempt to do a rock smash. As she's running up toward her, what is Tressa's strength or attack?
She's 8. 8
Roll
attack.
me attack before we go for the actual attack.
Alrighty. Let's
Actually,
just go ahead.
let's just to split these things up and equal. Roll me for your special defense instead.
For
'Cause
her
this is,
special
this is
defense.
this is a special quote unquote attack. So let's go with that first. Then we can go
All
for your
right.
attack.
Gotta throw in an inspiration because I don't trust myself. And when I say that, I'm obviously gonna get an 18 on the roll because you know.
You did it.
Let's
that
see if I get a nat. Okay, 18. Yeah.
You rush. You have Tressa rush forward. As she does, something seems to almost catch her in the air as she jumps up. She seems to almost just levitate there for a second, but she seems to push through as she goes forward with a punch toward Tao Jing. Roll me attack.
All right, I'm rolling attack. Let's do this. Let's do this. I believe in her. I believe. I shouldn't have believed. I should have used to die.
5 plus 8. That does not hit.
Yeah.
As she goes forth, it seems like the loss of momentum that she had while she jumped up seemed to stop her from connecting a blow. As just before hitting Tao Jing spreads her arm out and Tressa goes flying away from her.
Did she just fucking T-pose again?
At which point we are going to go to her turn. As she looks at everybody, she seems to give a just a wicked smile. You all feel as if another bit of pressure is exerted against you. However, again, this is not affecting your Pokemon currently. So you guys just feel another like force push you further at the walls. As for her
Ouch,
actual thing
wall.
she's going to do, she is going to make more black smoke.
We get it. You like your fog machine.
Causing
Yeah,
the room,
that's
causing
like
the
a
room to lose even more of its light. At this point, luckily you guys are still able to see her, and especially Vivi, because Vivi has his laser focus set on her. But if it gets too much darker, it may start affecting your Pokemon. With that being said, she will not do anything till the end of the round. We go to, I believe, Colonel. And by Colonel, I mean Colonel / Evelyn. Evelyn, do you want to
Colonel's
throw
a
out
big
anything
boy.
else,
He
or do you
can
want
do
to tell
things on
Colonel
his
what to
own.
do?
Colonel's a big boy.
Like I said before with Keanu and Varric, you can attempt to try to throw out another Pokemon.
I will. And what does that rely on to do? that?
We'll see. Right now, you're being
Okay.
held. You're being held against a wall. So, like, probably, I'm gonna say probably
Well,
strength.
There's no reason not to try because
No reason not to.
I'm gonna try to bring out Shooter.
Okay, roll me for that good old strength to fight against the force that's pushing
See,
against
that's
you.
what I thought it was gonna be. So there you go. To have that one, that inspiration. Okay. Oh boy.
12's
That's,
pretty okay.
Ugh.
You attempt to do so. You are pushing yourself off from the wall, but you cannot get to your Pokeballs this turn. You will be able to guarantee doing it next turn, though.
Okay.
Unfortunately, you were off by a couple. My bad.
Ugh.
As you pull away from it, you go to grab at your Pokeballs. You're trying your best, like, Colonel. Colonel is definitely going to do something with that individuality. Will he do the most optimal thing? Which, to be fair, he doesn't really know what the most optimal thing is.
Not
Optimal
fucking
thing, not
bite,
die.
how about?
Not die.
He is going to attempt, since he doesn't really know what all is up with her, he's going to attempt to charge up a Razor Wind.
Okie dokie.
As he spends this first turn just making this wind surround him. The smoke is getting pushed away very slightly, so Colonel is able to be fully viewed by everyone as this wind kicks up around him. It shows that this fog is acting like at least fog.
Yeah, at least it's a
Okay.
fog.
It's at least acting like smoke itself, so, it can be affected by things like wind.
Now, if we
Okay.
only had the right kind of move.
As we go to Milkshake, and by Milkshake I also mean April. April, do you want to try to throw anybody else out, or do you want to tell Milkshake what to do? You do know that with Milkshake, he has a very low chance of doing
Yeah,
something
he is a very
himself,
sad boy.
But you could also, again, you're one of the only people who have, like, a pretty good strength.
I just
So-
flex my muscles and I just.
That is up to you.
Okay, I feel like if I don't get anything out now, I will not have a chance to later. So I'm gonna get the fucking sword out while I can.
You gonna try to get your sword out?
Yep, it's the thing of the highest individuality that I have.
Okay, I need you to roll me for your strength.
Alright, let's go. This is the right dice, right? Okay, yeah, there you go. Like so hot. Hot dice. Like so hot. It's, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So not only does April able to reach her Pokeballs, April pushes off of the wall, saying, "Fuck this!"
Yeah,
Yeet!
it makes
April
sense.
is now no longer against the wall.
You know, it makes sense. She fought against another girl that had psychic powers the other day.
It's true. She's ready for this shit.
She just yeets herself off the wall, then grabs her Pokeball and throws out Castellet.
Just break the fucking sleeves on the shirt.
Your sleeves are just on the wall still, but you're like, bring that Castellet over here.
Alright, get you, nasty
And
boy.
let's roll for his speed.
Let's see if it's as sad as poor Milkshake. Let's find out. poor sweet precious Milkshake. Yeah, it's sad. That's like an 8.
It's an 8. It will
Yeah,
go.
he's
It
been
will
insane
go
for
on.
like a long while.
It will go on the next turn. With you, it will coil up your arm, and you are currently, as far as everything's concerned right now, unless something else happens, you are currently immune to the gravitational force.
I can't believe I've destroyed gravity.
Milkshake is going to attempt to see if he can do anything, and if he can do something, if he's going to do the most optimal thing. 13 plus his 2. That is good enough for him to do something. If he gets high enough, he's going to attempt to pressure. Because Milkshake has the ability to potentially negate things like this, and if he can do that,
Yeah, if he
can
really
get the other
feels like
3
it.
off the wall. But that's
yeah, but
going
if it
to
feels like it, yeah.
that's going to be a high roll for him.
Mm-hmm.
15 on individuality, like that's pretty good.
That is 17.
That is. I think I'm gonna have him try. He's gonna try to exert his pressure against that of Tao Jing.
Milkshake flexes.
It's gonna be a special battle between him and Tao Jing to be like who has the bigger amount of pressure.
I believe in you, Milkshake.
Looking at Milkshake's pressure, 2 force has a small chance. No modifiers used against the roll. Highest roll wins out. A D20 versus D20 battle.
D20, let's go.
All right, you let's roll them up.
Okay, let me bring it over.
You want to bring it over? All right, I'm just gonna
Dare
keep
to
rolling
challenge
mine.
the beaver.
Look at this tiny ass fucking bitch. There you go. Here we go.
All
I
right.
can't
Alright.
believe
And
she
let
would
go.
try to challenge this beast.
Oh, that's a pretty good fucking roll. Yeah, aye.
Unfortunate, it didn't work this round. Beedoop is sitting there exerting his pressure. You can see, just like over with Colonel, some of the smoke is actually parting away from him as he's
Oh
trying
no,
to
he's
do this.
going to fart again.
But she unfortunately just pushes forth, puts her second hand up toward Bieberel.
God damn it. She's no longer T-posting.
She's using the power of 2 hands to keep him at bay.
No, not
Control.
2 hands.
This unfortunately counteracts his pressure this round.
Yeah, I
As
hope,
we-
because right now
Joker,
I can't
look,
stop spinning.
we have
Roll 20. I literally mean it. I cannot stop spinning around the room.
Typical Novice
click
gave
off.
$6. Says to Milkshake Battle Inspiration.
Thank you, Chef's Kiss. Sorry, I cannot say much, but I'm trying to get fucking tabletop to stop spinning me
out?
around. Let me
Tap
see
out
what's
of-
that. Yeah, okay, I did it. There you go.
There you go.
Big
Hooray.
brain, big brain.
Big brain, big brain.
So let's give this boy some
Bang.
milk inspiration.
Big
Get
bang.
that boy some milk!
Get that boy
Hey,
get some milk.
baby. Get him some milk.
Hero gonna.
As
I'll
it
get
does
him a
go
glass
to
of
the
milk.
end of the initiative. At the end of the initiative, she seems to look forward. A smile goes across her face. Just getting wider and wider as every time you guys see it. She is going to attempt to use an attack. And that attack is successful. She is going to attempt to bring forth a... Where is the thing at? It's probably over here. Where are you? Trying to find a Pokemon that should be over here.
There's a lot of Pokemon. Is there one of...
I'm looking for a Drowsy.
Okay, a Drowsy.
I don't think
Yeah, that's not in here. That's not in here.
They should be over here.
They should be, but they're not here.
You know what? It'll take the form of a Hypno. I don't care.
Whatever. Who gives a shit?
What appears to be a shadow Hypno appears beside of her. As this shadow Hypno comes out, it seems to step forward and start going toward the Pokemon. Its stats are not going to change from where it was a Shadow Drowsy. Don't worry.
Okay.
As this Shadow Hypno steps forward, seemingly made entirely out of that black smoke, it seems to go forward toward Bibarel. Fucks on
Bitch.
Craigslist. As we go to the top of the order, which will be Keanu. Keanu, you are still against the wall. Vivi has just done his laser focus and turned into a dragon. Do you want to try to do something yourself, or do you want Vivi to do something?
Vivi, try attack.
It's like, fuck bringing out anything else. Let's just have Vivi do this. Vivi is going
Do
to
punch.
rush forward. Are you going to have him attack the Shadow Hypno, or are you going to have him attack Tao Jing?
Tao.
All right. He's going to look straight at Tao with his basically try-attack Dragon Force fucking version.
Dragon, try attack.
That is going to be pretty good if this hits. Go ahead and roll me for his special attack.
That is a total of 17.
17 does not hit. As a tri-attack that seems to be mixed with like different forms of energy goes forward. It seems to have like a dark purple, a dark blue, and a dark, like, again, the same color of Eevee, like the dark reddish pinkish like energy seems to go forward from the tri-attack. It slams against Tao Jing, and unfortunately something is stopping it from reaching her. As the tri-dragon attack does not mix and does not penetrate. Unfortunate. It does seem to, at that point, seemingly crack some of the pillars around the area, though. Laser focus would not have affected that. It just would have made the damage critical. But if you don't actually hit it, the damage doesn't go through. With that being said, Tressa.
Tressa, I believe in you.
Do you want Tressa to do something, or do you want to, actually do something?
I'm gonna pull out Super Vegeta,
Roll for strength.
and I'm just gonna put in one inspiration. I'm not a complete madman, wasting
Are you
left and
trying to
right.
say
It's just
something?
one.
Are you
No,
trying to say something
I'm making
to
fun
me?
of myself.
You're trying
That's
your
one.
absolute best to get out of this.
Yeah. The next one, come on, 11. 10.
Your -1 strength does not allow you to get out.
Yeah.
You are unfortunately up against the wall, unable to move currently. Your biggest hope is that Bibarel stops whatever is going on. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bibarel, dude. So anyway, Tressa's
Milkshake.
gonna have to roll individuality if she wants to do something.
Tressa, what is your individuality? You have a
She has
2.
a
You have a
2.
chance. Go ahead and roll it.
There is a chance. Tressa, I believe. I believe in you. You can do this. I know you can. I know you can do this. Come on.
This is the circle of tragedy.
Tressa's like, oh no, and runs over to you.
Tressa, I love you, but
But please,
Why do
we're
I
gonna
roll
die.
like shit? Every time. Every time I want to believe, but then I roll like shit. I have worse than Wheaton luck.
Dude,
I have advanced Wheaton luck.
Tao
There is
cannot.
no other way to describe
Will
this.
Wheaton would
Tao
like to know
cannot
your
make it darker this
location.
turn because she did that last turn. So instead, she is going to command Hypno. As she looks to Hypno, she points off toward Bibero. Hypnosis.
You're gonna make him fall asleep?
She's gonna try.
Oh, she trying.
There is a chance of this failing. So this will be if it gets a
Let me
6
take
or
my dice
lower.
back.
If it gets a 6 or lower, then Bibero will fail to hit Bibero. That is a 10.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, that hurts my feelings.
Unfortunately, Bibero then falls asleep.
It doesn't look like he's falling asleep. He just
He just
looks
kind
like
of
he's
stands there
yeah.
still. He's still kind of exerting pressure too. He's just asleep while doing it.
Yeah, he's just like not blinking anymore.
Nothing effectively changes in the whole situation other than he just doesn't do anything on his turn. Which he would
His
probably
eyes
not
are
do.
still wide open in that angry look toward her as just he's still exerting pressure. He just doesn't move on his turn.
He just like goes like complete like Internet Explorer, just like.
But Bibero doesn't sleep. It's unfortunate. He's unfortunately asleep at the moment, guys. It's unfortunate.
tragic.
Poor-
He might be
Poor him.
simple and unaware, but he doesn't have sleep resistance.
Simple and unaware.
I believe the next one to go is Colonel. But at that point, he's gonna unleash energy this turn. So what are you gonna do, Evelyn?
I'm gonna try again to bring out Shooter.
Roll that strength. Wait, no, you're allowed to. You almost made it last turn. Go ahead and throw him out.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because I said last turn you automatically were gonna get it this turn. He's not gonna go this turn, but you can send him out this turn.
Yay.
You thaw out that Shooter boy. Shooter comes out. Shooter is seemingly somewhat affected by the gravity since he is currently less than 50 HP, but we're just gonna say that flavor text, that's why he's not going this turn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not actually gonna send him flying or anything. Because she didn't actually
Okay.
do that this turn.
Okie doke.
As Shooter comes out, he seems to look over towards you, look back over toward Tao Jing, look over toward this Shadow Hypno, and he is going to be ready during the next turn. Roll me speed.
Speed. And he is technically like 31 mechanically right now.
Technically, he is 31. Yes.
Right? Okay, so only +5.
This still allows him to
Fucking-
use his.
That
his
was such a
shield.
roller coaster. That roll.
That is a 17 altogether.
It's oh yeah, he has +6. So 17.
So he got a 17. He'll be going before Colonel.
Okie doke.
Oh, he going.
We get to
Holy
the end of the
fuck.
round. She's going to once again try to summon help. She can only do this a number of
Not gonna
times.
Is she just like Surg rushing?
She can only do this a number of times, but she's gonna try this every time as long as there is a lot of fucking Pokemon out. Yep, she's bringing. She's
That sounds
bringing
like
out
a
another
yes,
Hypno.
yeah. Yeah.
She's
Hypno
bringing out
too.
another Hypno.
These are actual Hypno, not like
They
Shadow
are
Hypno?
Shadow Hypno,
Okay.
made of shadows and darkness.
Shadow him no. From
Shadows
Shadow
and
Darkness.
Look at me, I'm
So
Tao.
we're
I
perfectly
have a
justified
two
to kill these
fucking.
things. They're not real.
Look at me, I'm Tao. I am the silent evil person that has a fog machine going on.
She's just gonna kill Varric this turn. I don't think she.
You know
likes
what?
it.
Cannon, he
They're
says
just
that
saying
because
these
he's
things.
pissed off. Cannon.
The Hypno go on her initiative though, so that's gonna be after Tressa's turn. So back to top of the order, it goes to our boy Vivi / Keanu. Keanu, do you want to tell Vivi to do anything, or is Vivi gonna do something his own? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, just gonna try to get off the wall.
You're gonna try to get off the wall. You're not gonna try to throw out a Pokemon.
Nope.
All right, go ahead and roll me. If you get a 20 like April did, I'm gonna let you get off the wall and throw out a Pokemon. But you did not. You did not get off the wall or throw out a Pokemon. you are comfortable where you are.
Oh, man, I love this ball. This ball, feeling good.
Vivi is gonna roll for his individuality. So he has a 3 in that. He's got pretty good in that. Yep, he's gonna get to do a thing this turn. I think he might just try to laser focus again. Because that would be really powerful if he could hit that. I think he's going to try to back away from the Hypno and laser focus again on Tau.
It's just like keep hitting until health falls to 0.
We go to Tressa / Varric. Varric, you can technically make this if you roll it. I'm just letting you know, but you don't have a high chance.
I don't have a high chance at all.
You have to get like, yeah, you have to get a 16
I have to roll a 16 in order to get out of this.
in
You
order
have
to
to
pull out a
breathe.
Pokemon, not even to get out of it.
I mean, yeah, to throw a Pokemon. Fucking Vegeta's got a really good amount of fucking speed for a speed attack, quick attack. God damn it.
He also has Pluck.
Send him out.
He also has Pluck.
Yep, remember he used Pluck last game. That's what he got from
Right,
Pluck.
Right,
yeah,
he
we
has
got this.
Pluck. He has Pluck, guys. I have to try. I'll put in 1 die. for
One die
this.
for you.
No, I want him out.
All right, roll that
I want him
strength,
out.
my dude.
Come on. Come on. I don't believe in myself this time. That's why I put in 2 dice. So fuck me. It says 19.
It says 19.
It says 19.
It
It
says 19.
It says 19.
Wait a minute, wait. I think it's still moving.
Oh.
Is it? I don't think it
It's
is.
very
not.
slightly. I'm just gonna call 19 right here.
Do you want to roll
19,
2 more times
okay.
to see if you get a crit?
Yeah, go ahead and roll, man. If you get
Let's
an
see if
20,
I
I'll
can
let
get
you
a
get off the
crit.
wall.
Let's see here. The second roll, the 17.
The fuck?
Uh-oh.
That one's
yeah.
not doing anything. Reroll
It's
this
flipping.
one.
It's flipping.
Reroll that one.
It's flip. Yeah. Okay. Here we go. And 15.
We'll count that 19. We'll go for that 19. As you are able to go into your bag and pull out Super Vegeta's Pokeball.
Go.
Go who?
Who?
Who
Vegeta is
Who
here.
you sending out, Varric?
Super Vegeta.
There you go. I like hearing Super Vegeta.
Super Vegeta
Roll
is
for his
here.
speed.
He's got a pretty good speed.
All right, you're right. It's acrobatics, not pluck. My bad.
Oh, it's acrobatics.
It is
Oh,
acrobatics.
that makes
That's
sense.
my bad.
All
That's
right,
my
there
bad.
you go.
Still, it's a good move.
That's an even
Yeah.
better move. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
It's pretty good.
All right. So I'm rolling your speed. Right now, his speed is 6 plus 2 plus 1 because I put the thing in it. So he's got 9 speed at the moment.
Okay.
Plus 5? That puts him at 14 speed.
All right. He'll be going in between. Colonel and Shooter, I believe. And yes, people are saying last turn last turn I missed Castellette. That's true. I forgot Castellette last turn.
You kill them. You kill them with your
What was
heart.
Castellette doing last turn?
I don't know. He just came out.
Did he just come out last turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe? No? I don't
It was turn
know.
before- it was
You
turn
got,
before he
out
just
of the,
came
you
out.
got off the wall and pulled them out in the same turn.
Yeah, I
Oh,
forgot.
alright,
I
yeah.
forgot about it. So it is yours / Castellette's turn. You can throw
Oh,
out another
okay.
Pokemon, or you can throw out another Pokemon, or you can wield Castellette. What are you gonna do?
Best thing is to wield, baby.
Do you want to try to go after a Hypno and see if you can take it down, so you can get him to change?
Or I can at least see if I can hit it to start with. So let's find out.
Because
You
your
know,
battle
it's
bond
called-
only works whenever you take damage or you
Yeah, or I kill like a Pokemon goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
If I get the last. Yep. You know what, let's hit it. Let's come on. Let's do it. Come on.
All right, you're gonna go after that Hypno boy. Go ahead and roll me that. Go ahead and roll me that slash.
Where the fuck is my dice? Where's the dice of death? I'm feeling really good about it. Let's see where this goes. That's an 18.
18. As you go to slash at this smoky boy, you feel you connect with it. First off,
Okay.
but you did not crit. Castellette did not crit, unfortunately. So
Okay.
that is only going to do. It's only going to do 40 damage.
Oh, only gonna do 40 damage.
It's only
you know?
gonna do 40 damage. It's whatever.
Only just a little bit of 40 damage. Who even
It's only
who
doing 40
even needs 40 health?
damage. This Hypno is not down. He is still
What?
up currently.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right. Back up, back around to everything. Tressa just went, which means it is time for Tao to go.
She gotta roll her individuality.
Right. You correct.
Yeah.
I wrong.
Yeah,
you
I'm correct. 16.
Oh, yeah, she'll do something. What do you want to do
Oh,
this
finally,
time?
after 50 years.
She can do a jump kick if she feels ballsy.
She will see if she's gonna do the. I'm gonna say she's gonna try to rock smash again.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Oh, there she go.
She's
You
gonna
want me to roll it?
She's gonna rush forward. She's gonna try to rock smash, rolling for that attack.
Let's see here. Rock smash is attack. So, fucking, let's do this shit, girl.
Do it.
Oh, it was on the 20, but it like bounced a little.
16 does not hit.
Tressa, my lovely.
You guys,
little
the
daughter.
highest you've rolled against her so far is a 17, and that
Yeah.
didn't hit.
Tressa, my summer child.
She tries, but again, she gets sent back out away from her. And again, just because Vegeta did roll this turn for his speed, he doesn't get to go this turn. Just letting you know that. At that point, we go on to the people who were below that initiative. Next is going to be Shooter.
He's going telekinesis.
No,
that
because I
girl.
skipped Tao. No,
Oh.
fuck off.
Oh my god, are you okay? You want us to like get you like
I
a
said I was
token
going to
system?
Tao, and then we went back to Tressa, and I almost skipped Tao.
Yeah, you're time traveling at this point.
Tao can do the darkening of the room this turn, so she's going to do that, which means the Hypno are going to go on their own. Do their own things, which is unfortunately in between Colonel and Shooter. So Shooter is next.
That's all she's doing?
Yep, she made things darker. If she does that one more time, it's going to be imperative to you guys.
He's going to telekinesis that girl.
Fuck! let me roll Colonel real quick. Roll his special
What?
attack. He didn't release his energy last turn.
Oh, fucking.
You guys need to help me remember these things. Okay, so it didn't hit.
Doesn't
Doesn't
hit
hit
what?
anything.
Telekinesis?
Actually, it would have been able to target the Hypnos. What is
Okay.
his special attack?
His special attack is fucking
7 plus 6 still
7.
doesn't hit.
Of course.
Sorry, Drowsy / Hypno have high special defense.
Okay.
So that doesn't hit, but we at least got through it.
Okay.
We got it
Anyway,
done, we
Shooter's
got it
turn.
done.
It's a telekinesis town. God damn it.
What do you want to telekinesis? Do you want to telekinesis to Hypnos? Do you want to telekinesis
Tao.
Tao? Okay, Tao. Go ahead and roll me that special attack. You're trying to get through her barrier thingy.
Fuck, I only have my big inspiration left, and I don't want to use it.
You never want to use your big inspiration.
Hey, Eric, can I do you a favor?
What's up?
How you feeling about some gentry?
Oh my god.
I can't use. I don't have any left.
I'm giving you a gen free.
Oh.
Oh!
Oh shit. Okay.
Okay, yeah, that works.
Okay.
You critically succeed at using telekinesis. What this does is
Fuck.
as Tao is using both hands to not only suppress the milkshake but also knock back the Tressa, Shooter comes in, and as he does, he totally got a nat 20.
Yeah, you got it. You know, you did it.
He got
you
that
rolled it.
nat
Can you
20,
roll it?
man.
Fuck.
Can you roll that dice? Can you roll that dice for me? Here you go. 20. No, it's not the right one. This was the right one. Yeah.
Yep, definitely. There it goes.
Totally rolled it legit.
Man.
Yep, there it is.
Generation 3 has fucking great critical percentages. Anyway,
The percentage of 100%.
as Shooter goes forward and lifts Tao, as she gets lifted up, she seems to rise up, and something around the area she was standing on shimmers as she leaves it. She seems to have left the protection of whatever was around her.
Oh.
Something about where she was standing was protecting her.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
If you guys would have been like, again, like, it's something you guys probably would have found out later, but it could still be a thing, but destroying the thing she was standing on would have been a lot easier than like actually attacking her in the beginning. It's something you guys would have learned in a little bit. But hey, you don't have to learn it now. She's out of it.
Hey,
Good job, Cheetah. She is vulnerable. Get her.
As she is now lifted into the air, she looks back. She looks over towards Shooter with a very confused and angry look on her face, but still that wide smile.
does it bother you that a rock is a better psychic than you? Cry. Cry those bitch tears.
Tell that to her at the end of the round. So, the Hypno are gonna go. One Hypno is going to try to go for Bibarel since it is asleep. It's gonna try to use Dream Eater on him.
There are no dreams to eat. You cannot eat like one. Like it's like his twisted perception of his psyche.
Hypno's gonna try to Dream Eater on Bibarel. It not ones.
I told you there are no
there
dreams.
any dreams to even eat? Who's to say?
No,
This
there's
other Hypno's
nothing.
gonna try.
He eats his dreams and just comes out of it scarred for life and just unable to move.
I don't think a 13 hits his special defense.
Let
It
me
does
tell you,
not.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Does he have dreams to eat? This is actually a question now.
There's nothing. There's nothing. He's in a trance.
There's pure nothingness.
By the way, this is his last turn as an automatic sleep. This is his second turn. So he can attempt to wake up next turn.
Alright.
As we are now at the end of the initiative, again, we aren't going to be going for Vegeta this round. He goes next round. It is Castellet.
Alright. Okay. So, I'm feeling like there's something I have to do, and I may as well try.
You could either finish off the Hypno and try to transform Castellet, or you can go straight for Tao or the thing that she was on. Which at this point, I wouldn't worry too much about the thing she was on.
Kind of superfluous.
She's kind of out of it now, but you know.
Yeah, she's just kind of chilling. Alright, let's finish off that Hypno. Come on.
All right, you go right
got
after
it.
the Hypno, trying to take it down. Roll me for that slash.
Alright, baby. You're gonna put one inspiration in. Come
Okay.
on, sir. Here you go. It's tearing up my heart when I'm with you. Okay, so that's icing
okay,
at the
that
top.
crits.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, whatever.
That
fuck it,
hits
yeah,
and
no,
crits.
yeah.
He's dead.
Alright. Okay.
Nice.
This Hypno is hit and seems to disperse in. Oh,
Oh!
it takes you with it.
Turns
What
out I
the
have
heck is
fucking,
happening?
what's the name?
I'm reverting
of that
time
move?
because I deleted April.
Oh.
There we go.
Oh,
April's
no.
gone now.
I have to revert time so that April isn't deleted. You see?
Wow, you didn't tell me this person had Destiny Bond, you know?
My bad. You might have to worry
Yeah.
about that later. Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Whoops!
but as it was defeated, April, you raise Castellet to the air as Castellet gets an angry look on his face and then transforms into his true form. As Castellet sicko mode has appeared. With that being said, again, we don't get a turn from Milkshake this turn. At the end of the initiative, she has technically one more reserve she can try to summon. She can't pin you guys against the wall at the end of the turn. She has to do that during her turn. No, she can do it at the end of the turn. She's gonna try to pin you guys. And by you guys, I
Try.
mean the only two she can try to pin, which is currently April and Shooter.
Oh no, my bones!
Does it rely on max or?
It relies
current?
on if you are below 50 HP.
Oh, okay.
The first one that happened at the very beginning was if they have less than 50 max HP.
Oh, gotcha.
She's going to attempt to. However, Shooter has a really high special defense.
Yes, he does.
She has a +6, by the way. So first
Oh,
against
wow.
Shooter. That does not hit Shooter.
That's tragic.
Shooter's like, nah. Nah, fam.
I ain't going down again, bitch.
Next one is against April.
My bones are comparably weaker.
Oh my
It's
god!
tearing up my heart.
She
but
doesn't-
I'm-
She doesn't get higher than your endurance. You're fine! She tried to send you guys flying away from her, but it did not work.
Oh, it's tragic.
Keanu, Evelyn, and Varric feel a second, like, force, like, push against them, or like, another force
I
as they're
was-
pushed against the wall again.
I was already against the wall. What the hell?
As this happens, the three of you will take 1 HP,
Oh, bitch.
Oh jeez.
because she actively used it this time.
She used it mad time this time.
Even when she has the advantage, especially when we don't have all of our Pokemon ready and raring to go, she still can't use her special powers against
She would be,
anyone.
I'm gonna say this right now. You guys taking her out of where she was might actually make this fight a little bit more trivial than it should have been. She
Gently,
really
baby.
She really needs to get Shooter to go away. That is her main right at the moment, is to get Shooter to go away.
Oh man, what's that? She's up
bitch.
in midair? Oh no, whatever will happen when this little boy gets to his turn.
We go to Eevee. It is now Vivi's turn. He just laser focused last turn. Keanu, do you want to do anything yourself, or do you want to tell Vivi to do his try attack again?
Eclipse cannon.
Eclipse cannon. Vivi understands as he's gonna go for a try attack on
I'll
Tao.
put an inspiration into it.
Heck yeah, it's gonna be a lot easier to hit too,
What?
'cause she's not in that thing.
Did Colonel
He's-
go last turn? I can't remember.
We'll get to Colonel
First
in a second.
one would be a miss. That's yeah, there's no way that hits.
Keanu's actually putting in an inspiration into his
Oh!
attack.
19.
11 blast. That's gonna hit.
That's gonna crit.
As he lets loose the try attack on Tao as she's floating in the air. Try attack with a crit. That was a 19 too. No, it wasn't. It wasn't a.
Isn't a natural.
It wasn't
19.
Nat, so he's not gonna do a effect. But that's gonna be special attack plus.
It's still gonna be
35.
painful.
So that's gonna be a.
Special attack is 8.
I mean, it's
plus
It's gonna be a
5.
crit.
46 and then crit.
Yeah.
It's a
So
crit.
46 plus 46 is gonna be around.
That's a
92.
That's a
92, yeah, 92.
decent hit. That's an okay hit
It's only 92 damage.
for the
you
first
know.
damage done to her. You know,
Yeah, it's only
almost
only
3
You know
digits
what?
of damage.
You know, it's like it's what we all would have collectively gotten up to by this point in the combat if we've actually fucking hit her.
As
Fine.
she gets blasted and hit up against the wall herself by the Eclipse cannon.
You wanna go up
The dragon attack. Anyway,
You wanna get up now?
and yeah, let's roll for Colonel's thing. What move are you gonna use, Colonel? You got an 8 again.
You just sit around.
He's not
twiddling
gonna
your
bide,
thumb.
because again that would be like below a 5. But I think he's gonna charge another Razor Wind, because that can hit up to 2 targets, and there are 2 targets on the field.
Okay.
Again, you're not without you telling him what to do. Like honestly, Razor Wind is one of his best attacks, is it can critical a lot better.
Yep. You just gotta sit around for 2 turns.
Mm-hmm. And this one can hit both Hypno and her. So we'll see if it happens this turn. So after Vivi, we go to Tressa. So Varric, do you want to try to do something? You want to tell one of your Pokemon what to do? Do you want to tell Tressa what to do? Do you want to tell Super Vegeta what to do this turn?
I feel like Super Vegeta knows exactly what he has to do this turn.
You're right.
So I'm gonna have Tressa use Rock Smash again.
Tressa to use Rock Smash. She's gonna at this point
On the Hypno.
on the Hypno. Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, because it's right there.
Hit
Yeah.
that Shadow Hypno. Roll me for attack.
Do it, my girl. I'm gonna just, just one. I'm not being greedy by using like 5 of them at once this time. So let's go. Roll number 1, 12.
It's pretty good.
That's good. That's a good baseline. That's a good base. So let's see. 12 plus her attack.
That hits. That
20
definitely hits.
All right.
Do-do-do-do.
Take 15 plus 8 damage.
It will take 15 plus 8. That'll bring it up to 23, but then it will half it because it's psychic type.
Right.
Do-do-do. So that will be. We'll go ahead and say that we'll bring that up to a 24, so it does 12 damage.
All right. 12 damage.
As you strike into the hypno takes 12 damage. He goes, bah! Again, some of the smoke seemed to disappear from it, but you are colliding with something solid. Even though the other one, when it was hit, it kind of disappeared into the like nothing. So
Yeah.
it feels like there's something solid beneath these.
Hmm.
After Tressa's turn, it was going to go to, what was Vegeta's roll again? He got 14, yeah. It was going to go to her turn, as she is, once again, not really liking Shooter. She puts her hands out towards Shooter, both of them, the power of both of her hands, as she is going to attempt to do the thing she did to you guys when you first showed up last time. She's going to try to make those smoke needles.
Oh, jeez.
As she is doing a smoke needly attack over toward Shooter. She's gonna try to hit his massive fucking defense.
Do it.
She's gonna try. Keyword try.
She has a +7 on this attack, so she
All right,
could.
let's see.
She definitely 100% could hit, but she won't. But she won't. You see, as these
You need a
smoke needles
13 at least to hit him.
harmlessly go against his fucking
Yeah,
his fucking
they like
shell.
hit, and they like just fly up against debris.
I need to start using inspiration. It's fine.
Shooter is just kicking ass right now.
All
Shooter's a
according to
fucking beast.
Keikaku.
I need to start using fucking inspiration.
Just inspiration whenever you fight Shooter.
Whenever for the rest of this fight, I'm going to be using inspiration, I think.
You have a bunch of spookspiration over
I
here.
do.
and
That's why I should be using it.
You know, I'm going to be helpful and drag these out to where you can get them better.
After that, it's going to go to, I believe, next is Colonel. No, next is Super Vegeta because he has a higher base speed.
Go, Super Vegeta. I believe in you.
What Super Vegeta's going to do his own thing. He's going to look over at his moves real quick. Maybe he'll growl. That'd be pretty good. Like growl.
He has acrobatics, Blue. He just got it, Blue.
Roll me attack.
He better use his acrobatics, Blue.
Roll me attack.
No. I think Growl would be very good. Let's see.
All
If it's
let's
books,
do
sir.
this. Let's do this. You know what? One inspiration.
Okay.
She'll be
Lucky.
spooked by the growl of this fucking
All right,
bird.
come on. Are you kidding me?
9 plus
Are you
4
serious?
plus 2. That is going to be 9 plus 6 is a 15. 15 does not hit her when she's in the air.
Does it hit the hypno?
You guys are gonna have to tell me which ones you're attacking.
It can hit adjacent targets in triple battles. So
That you'll still have to tell me which one you're targeting next time. But yes, that will have to hit the hypno.
okay.
We'll go ahead and do damage to the hypno. Do-do-do-do.
All right.
Because I am assuming you guys are going after Tao because she's flying up in the air. So that is
Just
going to
chilling.
be 6 plus the. I think that's going to be 6 damage. The hypno is still up. No, because you don't have a held item. Do-do-do-do.
I don't have held. I
The hypno is
dead.
dead.
Goodbye, Hypno.
The hypno is deceased.
Big rep.
I'll be
even.
better about saying this.
That's fine. That's fine.
I'm sorry.
Do-do-do. As she is floating up. Oh my god, those fucking glasses. Look at that shooter boy. Too cool
Damn,
for
feels
school.
Good to be a gangster.
Oh,
Yeah,
he's
we said
coming.
at the beginning that he didn't get his upgrades yet, so right now we're going off a +2 for all this stuff.
Yep, all of his stuff has +2 except for his HP, which has like a +25. So yeah. With that being
Yeah, it'll be
said,
fixed at some point.
it would go to the hypno, but the hypno don't have things. So Colonel,
Nuke. Yes, I was hoping you would write Nuke.
actually,
Colonel's turn?
technically it's Shooter's turn. My bad. Shooter should have went before Super Vegeta. So Shooter's turn. Do you want to tell Shooter or Colonel what to do? Because you're gonna have both of them right after each other right here.
I mean, he's charging a Razor Wind, so
That's true. What are you gonna tell
I
Shooter to
could
do?
also bring another Pokemon out if
You
I
could try.
wanted, but
What would Evelyn want to do?
What would she want to do? She is gonna try to bring out Patchy.
Roll me strength.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Not only do you try to bring out Patchy, but just like with April, you kind of finally pull yourself off of the wall as well.
Just
You can't hold me down.
As you throw out Pachirisu.
Where is he? Where is the Patchy boy? Patchy. There he is.
Pachirisu comes out. Roll me speed.
Speed. What's your speed? Your speed is 9. Holy shit. That is upsetting.
That is a 1. He'll be going last in initiative. But not this turn.
Okay.
As Patchy comes out, it's like, yeah, and then fights against the gravity for a bit, but he's fine. Colonel is
Okay.
going to unleash energy, which there's no more Hypnos, so it's only going to go toward Tao Jing. Roll me
That
special
means
attack.
it does double damage to her, right? That's what that means?
No. Roll me special attack. It crits on an 18, remember. It's not an 18. But with that special attack, that is a 17. That will hit her
Yeah.
while she is currently in the air and also away from her thing. So that is going to be a special attack was 40. That's going to be 47 damage.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Get him, Colonel.
As she takes 47 damage. And Shooter is going to try to go. He's going to try to do his thing. Does he do? He don't do.
He is 10.
Shooter is concentrating on the telekinesis at the moment
Okay.
because he was not told to do anything this turn. And let's have Cassoulet and April go.
Oh, aye. Okay.
What are they gonna try?
I mean, I see one bitch,
You do,
and
see
I have a knife.
You have a good knife, a very very nice knife, which
Very
its
nice
slash
knife.
attack now crits on a 17 plus.
So I'm just gonna do what I do and just go.
Roll me for that slash.
I guess I'll put 2. I'll be nice, and I won't put everything like I always do. You know, because apparently that's frowned upon. Looking at you, Barrick. That's a 9. Okay, that's a
I was saying that
Two.
for myself. You are free to do whatever the hell
8.
you
Oh,
want.
this one has to be a 7. Come on. Oh, it's almost a 7.
Oh,
16.
16!
I know tragic, but it's I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. I don't know.
That's fine. That is going to still be. I mean, you're only gonna do 40 damage.
Only gonna be 40
Aw,
damage.
Darn it. Oh man. Only 40 damage. Come on.
Come on.
As
Those are
you
rookie
jump up
numbers.
and you throw and you like Cassoulet extends out of your hand to slash at her as she gets slashed down the side from Cassoulet. A large amount of that black smoke spewing out and going away from her. I will say this: she has she's not looking great.
Yeah, good.
She's without the big defense boost she was getting. She's not doing great.
Shooter's feeling like God right now.
He is God. Gods cower before him.
Or no point if you want to give up.
As we go to Milkshake, he's gonna try to awaken from his slumber. Roll me for your special defense.
And here comes the other god.
April.
Say that again. Sorry. Hello.
Roll me for special defense for B-roll to try to get out of his sleep.
Come on, wakey, George the Snakey.
Yeah.
15 plus.
B-roll's
okay.
up. Roll me
Well,
individuality to see if
technically
he
he's
does
up.
anything.
Technically, he's up.
Roll me individuality to see if he does anything after being up.
You see him blink, and that's it. That's 12.
12 does not let him do something on a 2. Sorry.
Now he's still turning. He's still like blinking.
He gets up, a single blink happens, and the pressure gets a little bit bigger.
single asynchronous blink happens.
And Patchy isn't going this round, so then we go to Tao. As Tao is looking at you guys, she's not looking great. She's gonna try to make it dark again, and because she does this, it is not the absolute darkest it can be, but it's pretty far there. Because it is so dark, most Pokemon will have a -2 to attacking her.
Aye, aye, aye.
It is a very low vision situation. However, looking at each of you, what is you got big pecs. Yeah, you don't have it. I will say, out of all the Pokemon you guys have out currently, unfortunately, the only one who I can say could get away from that is Vivi with a laser focus. So unfortunately, they will be affected by it. We go back up to the top of the order, which is Vivi. Keanu, do you want to do anything else, or do you want to tell Vivi what to do?
I'm gonna get off the wall.
All right, roll me that strength.
Ramp.
15.
15 gets you off the wall, but you are not going to be able to throw out any Pokemon.
It's cool. I don't want to do that anyways.
Bah!
Good move.
Vivi is going to roll individuality. Vivi is going to move over towards you. Vivi's doing his best, man. At the next part, that will be Tressa. Do you want to do anything, Varric, or do you want to tell Tressa what to do something? You're currently the only one against the wall, but you don't have any more Pokemon to throw out anyway.
I don't have any more Pokemon to throw out, so
You're just like
Should I
laying
jump
against the wall.
should I jump kick, guys?
I'm just imagining.
You should.
I'm just imagining everyone just standing there, and you're just up against the wall, just arms
I've got
and
the
legs
pillow
spread.
out. I've got the pillow out, just resting my head on that because the wall's hard.
You want to try to have her do a jump kick?
No.
No, please go ahead. Go ahead.
In the advanced darkness.
Darkness.
Not in this advanced darkness. No, I'm gonna have her use pound because it's a normal type. I'm hoping that she's not like resistant to normal type.
Go ahead and roll me attack.
Alrighty, let's see here. Just one per turn, you know, one inspiration.
They're just like, man, it's taking a long time.
Thank God. One. Come on. Aw.
Unfortunate. That what is that all together?
Well,
That's,
that's 6,
6
8.
plus 8.
Yeah, so it'd be
14 doesn't do it.
14
14 doesn't do it.
minus 2.
Oh,
so
14 minus
12.
2 definitely doesn't do it.
Yeah.
So yeah, unfortunately, Tressa tries to jump at her and completely misses. She seems to be she seems to almost go through this version of Tao.
Bless you.
I don't know where that came from. Thank you. Excuse me. Anyway,
Bless you.
but she seems to almost go through this version of Tao Jing. As that happens, we move on to.
I don't know, man. I wish I knew too. I wish I knew also why the dice seem to hate me.
We move on to her
specifically.
turn. The only person against the wall is Varric. The only people who she can send against the wall are probably Shooter, and that's it. Oh, I guess, and the three of you. Does she want to try to send you guys against the wall again, or does she want to actually do something on her turn? I think she's gonna try to Shadow Needles fucking Shooter again.
Go for it.
Don't forget, you have Spook
I
Spiration.
have Spook Inspiration, which I will be using. I'm using 2.
All right, I'll grab
I've
them.
been really thinking
One
about teaching
and-
Shooter Shield.
First roll.
I feel like that'd be really good for him.
18 doesn't hit him. Second roll. Neither does a 10. Third roll. Nope.
Hang on. That was on an edge. That was on an edge.
On
and
an
rolled off
edge?
an edge.
No.
Okay.
You know what? You know what?
I,
Emerald
I
said
feel
it was
like you
on
should
an edge.
re-roll that.
Emerald said it was on an edge. We'll go with what Emerald said. we'll take the first one. That seems mean.
Why are you trying to fuck me, Emerald?
We'll take the first one. That seemed mean.
Because
You at least
I-
wine and
I-
dine me before you fuck me.
She has another chance to attack at the end of the turn, so I'll take the first one.
because I get bullied too much by everyone around me, and I need to retaliate in however way I can.
Hint it, whatever way
Did you
possible.
know the Phantom Thieves?
Do.
Were you?
Next will be Patchy.
Patchy's gone. He wants to go in for a nuzzle.
Is she gonna tell him to do nuzzle?
She's gonna tell him to do nuzzle.
Okay,
Florida Bear.
roll me attack.
Come on, Patchy. Come on, Patchy.
Varric the Narc.
Come on, you got this. No, you don't.
Unfortunate. He goes up to try to nuzzle her. Unfortunately, he's like, why am I nuzzling her? She's the evil.
Yeah, let's go. She is the evil one.
But no,
Why
he
would I
seems to
ever-
almost again. He seems to almost again just go right past this one. As we move
Heck.
on to Shooter's turn. Shooter is going to attempt to roll individuality. He good.
Yeah.
Shooter's good. Shooter's done enough
Yeah.
this battle, man. He's just sitting back.
You're kind of your MVP.
He's,
By
he's
the
the
way-
tank.
At the end of the turn, telekinesis wears off.
Oh no!
It's only a 3-turn thing.
Oh no.
So, Shooter doesn't do much of anything for his turn. We go to Super Vegeta.
He should know by now that he needs to always use his acrobatics.
He'll do his best, man. Let's see. I don't know. There's all this darkness around. He might want to ember around everywhere to see if he can get the darkness away.
Is he gonna ember?
No, he's gonna acrobatics.
All right.
He doesn't want to help other people. Why would he do that? Roll me attack.
I'm
He's
being
Super
very...
Vegeta. Why would he want to help everybody else?
Well, here we go. Here we go. 2 inspiration for this attack. Let's do this shit. Because he has a -2, so that's not good. All right, let's see here. That's a 16. That's a good baseline. That's a good base.
16 plus 6 minus
Joker,
2.
look.
Yeah, keep going.
We
Yeah,
have
That's a
no
good. That's a good baseline. That's a
No.
one.
Just no. Continue.
And the final roll. Let's see what I get. So 16 was the highest.
You do hit. By the way, also, Arad. Wow, Emerald's frisky today. First he propositions me, then Eric? No shame. Spookspiration. Ooh. We got some spookspiration back, boys.
Who was propositioning?
I don't know.
I
Varric, apparently. Emerald, apparently. Fuck Emerald.
I was being frisky. I don't know.
Fuck
You're
Emerald.
being frisky.
So, how much damage does that acrobatics do?
Acrobatics is gonna get a little bit of bonus because he's not wearing not doing a thing. So it goes from doing 35 plus attack to 45 plus attack.
Ooh,
So that is
So
going to be
that's-
45 plus 6. That is going to be 51 damage.
do it!
As it goes forward, everybody else is missing Tao, but he's like, nah, I got this.
I just have
Bam!
to move really fast. If I move really fast, where your general area will still hit her, and it'll be fine.
She'll take 50. Ooh, that's pretty good.
And in case she had 50 health, he had 51 attack.
Mhm.
So
No, she
wouldn't be
has more than
much
50 health.
No, I know,
Not a.
but you know
She
how
doesn't
it
have
is.
she doesn't have a actual ton of health, but I will. But I don't want to say it like that, so I'm not gonna say it. But she's looking like she's almost there. Is all I'm gonna say.
Almost there.
Almost there. I gotcha.
Almost there is what I'm gonna say. Next is Colonel.
He's gonna do his own thing. Or not.
Razor
No,
Wind.
just-
He keeps getting pretty low on the individuality, man. He's just like, this has been working, kind of.
He's
this
just
has
confused
been
and
taking
scared, as
extremely
you
long
would.
to work.
This is
Look.
kind of working. Don't worry, I got this.
Look, Razor Wind is just his Kamehameha, alright?
It does decent damage at the very least. He's going to charge up that Razor Wind. Next is going to be Castellet, I believe.
Yep, I believe that's right. That's yeah. Castellet was 8,
Castellet
yeah?
goes.
But they
Yeah,
didn't put it
Castellet goes before.
Yeah, let me put it because it got changed when we switched. There you go.
Wait a minute.
Now it's
Why
there.
does it say he has 19 speed on Patchy? Didn't Patchy nat 1?
Well, I just didn't change it.
Oh, okay. We'll say he nuzzled at the end of the round then, because he shouldn't have nuzzled at the beginning.
Oh, okay.
Because he got nat 1. He goes second to last. She goes also last in the initiative. Anyway, Castellet, you gonna slash?
Gonna slash, yeah?
Do it.
Gonna hit that rock.
You gonna throw anything into it?
I'm gonna hit that rock under her.
Oh, you're gonna try to destroy the thing under her.
Yeah.
All right, roll for that. I mean, let's be honest. Let's just hit it. Let's just hit the thing, but let's just hit the thing under it. You attack
okay.
you attack the thing underneath her. As you do, you say,
Oh, okay, cool. That was like a waste of 20.
Oh, you got a 20.
Got a nat 20!
Sure, it's destroyed.
It's
Sure,
destroyed, yeah.
I'll just destroy it. I was gonna say you might have had to hit it one more time, but fuck it, you got a 20. I don't
yeah, sure, okay.
care. As you slice through this thing, you see what appears to be some sort of a orangish stone come out of it. It's some sort of a orangish, almost like crystalline stone seems to fall out from the pedestal she was standing on.
Oh no, it's nutting.
As that orangish stone seems to fall and hit the ground, a crack goes through it as it loses its orangish glow.
Oh, well, that sucks.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? Milkshake?
Milkshake is here. Okay, let's roll.
Milkshake is gonna save the day.
You rolling? Okay, you're rolling. Yeah.
Milkshake exerts
He's
pressure
here.
again. Roll
Yeah,
me,
he's
roll
here.
me.
All right.
Milkshake is exerting his pressure. Tell me when.
Oh, so you tell you one? Okay. Stop.
What'd you get?
Just no. Just no. Just no.
You got a 9. Unfortunately, Milkshake
I
is
got an
unable
8.
to get rid of
An 8.
everything around him.
Everything is too much.
Her pressure is too much, man.
She's just. She's too much social pressure.
Social
Whenever you look
pressure.
at her, you can just hear your parents talking back to you.
This is when Patchy goes forward for the nuzzle, and Patchy misses, and she's gonna go for her attack. She can't make it dark this round. She'll have to wait till next round to do that. So, Shadow Needles.
Needles for all of you.
Let's get rid of. Let's you know what? There we go. I will hit this fucking boy.
Just out of mad. Just mad.
I am hitting
Ho's
Shooter.
mad.
Shooter's
Ho's
going to
mad.
die.
Ho's mad.
I might hit Shooter. I have a possibility of hitting Shooter on this last roll.
You're saying there's a
Oh my
chance.
god. Oh my actual god.
Well,
At
no,
the
I
end-
was saying.
At the end of the round, Levitate wears off and she hits and she lands onto the ground on her feet. A new just lands there in a cool pose that she's totally apparently not worth.
I enjoy watching your self-inflicted pain.
Do you just have like fire in your eyes?
She just wants to stop this boy from like doing those things to her anymore, and it's too late. It's too late. However,
Apologize.
we're now at the top of the initiative and a point where she has less than 3 digits of health. So, at the start of the round, the room goes completely black. The smoke has completely taken over everything in the room. At this point, people will have a -4 to hit.
I can't see shit.
Top of the order is Vivi. Keanu, you can thaw out another Pokemon, or you can tell Vivi to do something.
It behaves like smoke, right?
It seems to.
We're gonna try this again. Hold on to your fucking shit.
Is this about to happen?
Is
the
this
real
about to happen?
Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy?
You are.
Caught in a whirlwind. No escape from reality.
Keanu,
Oh.
you reach for a Pokeball that you're hoping is Tropius's. As you do, you toss it out as something appears in the middle of this place that shakes up the entire room as it lands.
Okay, good. Tropius' giant whirlwind.
Roll me speed for Tropius.
Bum, bum, bum.
Because you're not being pressured and there's no fucking way she's being pressured.
18.
She will attempt to giant whirlwind right before Shooter's turn. We go to Vivi, who, upon hearing and seeing this happen, Vivi, what's you gonna be all about? What you gonna do, my dude? Got a 10. Vivi is going to jump in your hands.
Yay.
Vivi is like, I know what's happening.
I hold on tight.
Next initiative is Tressa. Do you want to say anything, Varric? You just heard the room shake. and you
Tressa,
heard
come
Keanu-
here! Tressa!
Tressa
Tressa,
runs back towards you against the wall. She just-
I am holding her. I am doing the hold
you are
her.
not.
I would wish I could be doing the hold her thing.
roll strength. Cause you're
I
against
will
the wall,
roll
man.
strength.
She can hold you, but you can't hold her right now.
I will.
You
I
can
will
do it,
see
Varric,
what I can do. I'll see what I can. That's a 10. That's
She
a-
is holding onto your leg for dear life.
Just begging.
It goes to her turn. As she is now completely in the darkness, she is going to attack 2 people with Shadow Needles. She is going to attack Shooter.
Oh, shoot, huh?
And she doesn't really know about Tropius yet, so she's going to instead attack Castellet.
The sword?
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't want to go for the bird? What?
Nope. Do-do-do.
Oh, is she rolling?
This, she's gonna put 2 Spookspiration in, by the way, because you both have really high defense.
Forget.
Only
Is it
2?
defense or special defense?
It would be defense with the
Okay.
shadow. No, it's special defense because it is
Yeah,
a.
because it's Shadow Needle.
Yes. So, boop. Damn it.
Put your 2 right here, blue.
That's a 14 altogether, which doesn't hit either of you, I'm guessing. Do-do-do.
Personally, I don't think so.
Oh!
That'll do it.
Ooh, yes!
That'll do, Piggy.
You get to hit someone! Last roll.
I really wish the casual last roll was the 20.
That would
As
be funny.
she goes for a Shadow Needle, as it hits 2 people in this area, it seems to strike at both the shooter and at Cassoulet.
Ooh,
Cassoulet,
ouch.
I believe, is
I'll look it up,
steel
hold on.
resistant to dark.
Maybe I think it's because it's like ghost steel. I don't know. Let me check.
I
All
don't.
right,
I want to
so
know if he
it's
takes the
Stone
full
Edge.
damage or not.
I'll let you know.
Let's see here.
That type
Uh,
is resistant to poison.
Not. Yeah, it's weak to
It's-
dark.
It's immune to poison.
It's weak to
resists
dark.
normal flying.
Hornet is. Hornet
Okay.
is weak to dark.
Okay. Oof.
Oof! Ouch!
Oof, ouchies.
As this strikes out at both of you. Does Shooter want to try to use the Aftermath?
Yes, he does.
And by Aftermath, I mean we called it something else.
It was shrapnel.
Shrapnel, yes.
Frag grenade.
So go ahead and roll me for his speed.
And his speed is
Base
six
his
still.
base speed, yes. He has to get good to not hit any of his friends, remember.
Okay.
Get good.
Oof.
Ooh.
Well,
How much
Y'all-
damage?
some of y'all are getting
is that
hit.
is that 15 damage, I think? How much was it?
that's yeah, I think 15.
1/4 its match HP. Yes, that's going to be 15 damage to 3 people. So that unfortunately is going to strike at her, but it's also going to hit. It's also going to hit both Milkshake and Super Vegeta.
I thought it was gonna
Sorry,
be
my
Castellan, and I was like,
friends.
no, stop! He's
Castellan's
already
already-
dead.
I hate to tell you, but Castellan's already down.
Yeah, it's like,
So,
stop! He's
At
already.
any cost.
Question.
Yeah, what's up, man?
What type is the shrapnel damage?
It is untyped.
It is
Wait a minute.
untyped
This
damage.
does 15.
Mhm.
Damage done to a Bankai can't be repaired.
So Blue, I have a question for you.
What's up, man?
When you told me to put his health at 70, does that mean that he gained 5 HP?
Sure.
Then he's still up because he had 14.
He has 4 HP.
Played move. Masterful game.
I'll give you
move.
that, you shrewd fucker.
I have to be true.
I'll give you that. As 15 damage from our boy Milkshake, and 15 damage from Super Vegeta, and unfortunately Sir Castellet taking double damage from that, and the attack doing more than the remainder of Shooter. Both of them go down.
Oof.
Not only do
This
they
goes
go
fucking
down,
limp in my goddamn hand.
not only do they go down, but April, you feel it go limp in your hand, just as Giant Whirlwind.
Oh! Ah!
So let's see here.
It might not have mattered.
Everybody has to roll defense or endurance and get a 16 or higher, or be blown away.
Okay, I have a piece of heavy metal slapped to my arm. Is this better or worse?
Everyone in the room?
Everyone except for Tressa and Vivi. Although it does work against Keanu, so if Keanu fails it, then Vivi also fails it. Unfortunately,
Endurance. And what for Pokemon?
it'll be defense for Pokemon, endurance for you guys.
Okay.
So I need. Let's go down the list. Let's go down the list of things.
Okay.
Let's keep things orderly. Keanu, go ahead and roll me your endurance.
Woo!
You're fine.
Nice.
You and Vivi just like brace yourself against the wall, and you're good.
Joke's on you, I was waiting for a hurricane.
Varric and Tressa are fine because Varric's not going anywhere, and Tressa's against him.
Tying her
like-
scarf around his leg.
It's like, I mean, if it's like a cone, it's kind of pointed that way.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere.
It is going to let's have Evelyn roll me for endurance. Good to know.
Nope.
Let's have April roll endurance.
Alright, let's see what happens.
Super Vegeta's flying.
Hey, you're fine.
What is happening today?
Super Vegeta will have to roll for his defense.
Okay, let's do this. It may not have mattered,
This might actually knock him out.
but you know what?
He
He's
has
a
an 8.
fighter.
He has an 8 right now.
Hang on a second. What are these right here?
Gotta use those Vegeta inspirations.
What are those?
I'm using those for G-Desperations so that he
Let
lives.
me toss this here because this one's
His Super Vegeta God dice.
Let's do
Oh,
it.
here you
First
go.
roll is a 14.
fine.
I mean,
Okay, cool.
You just had to beat a 16.
9, and then
No, I want to see what I would have gotten.
Metal now.
Colonel?
Colonel.
Actually, you know what? Don't roll for Colonel.
Oh, okay.
Colonel is currently controlling the wind.
Oh, he just like it just like goes around him.
He's just like, I am charging. I'll say that's enough to ground him. It's not that
Okay.
high of a roll for him anyway. Let's have Patchy roll.
Oh well.
You can do a little squirrel.
It's a pretty. It's not that bad of a roll for
Yes.
Patchy actually.
Yeah, I forgot what his defense was.
Yeah, Patchy's fucking defensive as fuck apparently. I mean,
It
he's gonna
didn't
go flying.
succeed, But I mean, hold on, 6. Yeah, that's a 15.
And milkshake. What is
Here
milkshake's
comes
defense?
Milkshake. Come on, you fat boy. You're literally
You're-
made of
You
meat.
should be fine. You have a 9. Never mind.
No. You jinxed it. You
That's what I'm
jinxed
supposed
it,
to
you
do.
animal.
Slowly falls over.
People, people who failed. If you are a person who failed, you will take 1 damage. So you get battered around the room, Evelyn. As you get sent flying basically around the room and bash into a wall. Patchy, Patchy and
Hi,
Milkshake.
Evelyn.
Patchy and Milkshake will also be battered and buffeted, and they will take 5 damage.
Ooh, ouch.
Oof, ouch, ouchies.
You can only hear
Isn't
a
Tao supposed to
faint-
roll? Tao is going to roll. I just wanted to see out of them first.
Oh, it was tragic. Alright, let me just get the number.
As Tao, fuck yeah.
It's like, ha, holla.
Tao
She
is
also lands next to Varric.
Tao is buffeted and thrown against the wall as well. As
Does Shooter's unconscious body get flown around?
most of the
room?
smoke disappears. Oh my god!
Oh,
You know
my
what? Never
God.
mind. I hate you guys now. I'm gonna keep this on here forever. -4s for everyone.
How long?
April just went around the room throwing dicks on the floor. He's Jester.
I hate
Jester
you guys
has
so
been
much.
here.
I hate you guys so much. Anyway, most of the smoke in the room disappears, leaving some very strange shapes along the ground.
I thought you were gonna say most of the dicks aren't real.
Except for the one right here, because we know it's Tao.
As that happens, most of the smoke gets poured out of the building. You guys do not suffer any more penalties until she makes it dark again.
Oh, cool. Oh, yeah.
Tropius lets out a roar of victory.
Thank you, Tropius.
As we go to
Evelyn, how do you get over there?
Shooter,
Don't worry about it.
unfortunately is not going. So we go to Vegeta. Wait.
Can I commend him?
Yes, it is Vegeta's turn. Yeah, go ahead if you want to. Oh no, you already told
Vegeta-
Tressa. You already told Tressa.
Oh, I got her to come to me. Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
so let's roll for. Oh.
Is he gonna growl?
No, he's not gonna growl. He still feels like doing damage is best, so he's gonna ember her.
Awesome. I mean, it's a fire type move, so
Roll for that special attack.
Gonna
I
ember her and
will.
The building is gonna burn down.
why did my dice get turned into whatever? Let's see here. That's a attack or special attack. All right, let's do it. That's a 6.
Doesn't hit.
It's not hit.
Unfortunate. He's like, I see you now. Blah. Doesn't work. We go to Colonel, who's been readying his Razor Wind, and it got super powered by the giant whirlwind. Really? No. But he is going
That's
to
how
use
he
it.
imagines it.
Roll for special attack. In the meta, it looks like it's more impressive because the giant whirlwind.
Fucking hit.
If this were a contest, it might be a super move. Who knows?
Plus special attack. That hits.
Yes.
As it's going to do another fucking decent chunk of damage. How much is that again?
I think it's 47 was the last time we hit.
Yep, 47. Fuck. She is currently someone who could potentially get pinned to a wall by Mewtwo. That's all I'm gonna say.
Just saying.
As we go to Castellet's down.
No, he's sleeping. He's sleeping.
Next is Milkshake. As Milkshake gets up. April, do you want to tell Milkshake to do anything this round, or do you want to try to throw out another Pokemon?
You know what? Let's get Goth on the party.
Alright, throw out
Why
that
not?
Goth girl.
Get out here,
Goth Girl.
You're not on the wall either, so you can definitely do this. She will go next turn. Roll for her speed.
Alright, can we get a decent speed? Can we get 5 likes?
Can we get 10 billion likes?
No!
Oh, that's 14. That's still pretty
Yeah.
good.
That's still better than what's been happening. Apparently, I just cannot roll fast.
Milkshake is gonna rush forward, and he's gonna exert his pressure.
I don't know if I want him to exert the pressure where it's
All right.
off of me now.
Roll against me. Let's go,
All right.
April.
Here we go.
You know, with
1v1 me.
I kind of feel safe against this wall.
And there we go. What'd you get?
No.
Ah! She even got pretty low that time. He just rushes forward and just stares at her as the two of them exert their pressure at each other, and he gets pushed back again.
Never
He's not
breaking
fat
eye
enough.
contact
He's
once.
losing his fat. I need
He's
to give
doing
him
his
more
best.
food. He's no longer thick enough. Yeah. He needs to be thicker.
As the last person to go on the initiative is Patchy before her.
I'm gonna let Patchy do his own thing this round.
Okay. You want to try thoughts on a Pokemon?
No. I think I'm good in that department.
You should probably tell Patchy what to do then.
I was gonna tell Colonel what to do next, or no, he's already gone this turn.
Yeah,
hasn't
he unleashed his power.
Right. That's a good question at this point. I'm gonna throw out bubbles.
You throw out bubbles, throw them out.
Just grab him, fucking yeet, as the kids say.
You're gonna yeet, as you could say. You're gonna yeet.
At the end of the round, she's going to try to summon her last Hypno. Because that's all that she really has left until next turn. Because next turn she can do her less than 50 things.
Oh, can I also have return shooter? Or is that
Oh! She failed.
Oh,
Aye.
Yeah, you can return shooter. Go ahead.
okay, cool.
April, you can return Castellet if you want to.
Yeah, please.
I'm moving over to you.
Oh.
She tries to summon the last Hypno, but is unable to do so, probably because the bird is sending flames around her, and the beaver is exerting its pressure.
There's so much happening.
She
right
can't
now.
summon that anymore. That was the last chance she
Beaver's
had to
winning
summon.
the staring contest. You see.
The Prince of All Saiyans has 4 HP right now.
She has
He
her
is ready and raring to
she
go.
has her hand out towards him, like suppressing the flames, and her other hand out toward Beaverol, suppressing his pressure. As
Also,
she does
the,
this, the smoke, for a second, at the top of the order, completely disappears.
Oh.
I can see.
As she stands there, after pushing away the flames and pushing away the Beaverol, she stands there for a second. For a moment, she just stands. She looks around. She grabs at her head. Upon doing so, she moves her hand over toward the center of the room. Zzz.
Yeah, that's right. Bring her back.
Chemo!
As Chemo returns. April just yeets herself over.
Yeet.
Upon doing so, she looks over at the shattered crystal on the ground. For a second, her smile goes away. As she seems to have a almost sad look on her face. a tear coming down both eye. And then she begins to scream. The shadow of that Mewtwo appearing behind her once more, fully taking over her again. The room goes pitch black. And as it does, she's going to try to use Shadow Needle once more. This time on 3 opponents.
Oh shit.
She's going to go for Bibarel,
Mm-hmm.
Vegeta,
No!
and Tropius.
That's fair.
Ow!
Uh,
Super
Whatever you do, not Super Vegeta.
Let's just, I can't use this one because that's not actually it, but, you know, let's put those back over here, I guess.
You're gonna use
And then
that
replace
many
them
for
with
this
2
one?
more.
You're gonna use that many inspiration for this one attack?
Yes.
What, does it like super crit?
I want it to crit. That'd be great if it could. Because if it crits, I can take out Tropius, you see. All right, so let's do
finally,
this.
you're learning from my playbook of just surge rushing
Alright,
the numbers
let's
until
count
they
this
win.
up. This is the first roll. First
Don't take
roll,
one away
let's
from the
go.
first roll.
I'm,
Yeah,
I'm,
first
I'm
roll is the
counting
first
it
roll.
off.
Come on, hands
First
on.
roll.
Okay.
19!
Pretty good. All right, get going. Come on, keep going.
I don't know if I have to.
Go for that crit. I don't
Second
know.
roll. Third
Right, go on.
roll.
Go on.
Fourth roll.
Mm-hmm. Go on.
Fifth roll. You guys are gonna hate me. Sixth
go on.
roll.
As long as it doesn't like kill our Pokemon, that'll be
Seventh
fine.
roll. Oh, I
Keep
mean, you're
going.
gonna hate me for these rolls.
Keep going.
Eighth roll.
You've already got 19. It doesn't like have
Ninth
an
roll.
increased crit range, so
Okay.
10th roll.
Okay.
So it crits on a
One more?
19.
Okay, cool.
ah fuck you.
That's why I said you guys gonna hate me while I was doing it.
Yeah, fuck you.
As she yells out, this attack does, unfortunately, barely beat the max HP of Tropius.
Aye, aye, aye.
This does 55 damage normally. Which a crit is 110 damage.
Ooh.
Boof.
Yeah, everyone's
Oof.
done.
Boof.
He can go knowing that it took her biggest damaging attack to take him down.
As she spreads out, letting those needles go everywhere, they slam off into the walls of this place. So much of that darkness was used to pierce these Pokemon that the room actually lights up a little bit again. As the spikes from this attack are still visible, speared into the sides of the walls.
Vegeta!
At this point, top of the order, Vivi.
Here we go again.
Did you want me to roll for Bubbles to speed, by the way?
Yes, roll for
Didn't
Bubbles
I
speed.
know?
My bad, my bad.
Mamma mia. Here we go again.
Bubbles comes out and just sees all this. It's like, nah. Just goes back to you. I'm kidding.
I liked the roll I
Yada
did
yada
before.
yada.
This is an 8.
At top of the order, we go to Vivi. Do you want to throw out any other Pokemon, or do you want to just go for Vivi, Aaron? Aaron boy,
Ah.
do you want? It's Vivi's turn. Do you want to throw out another Pokemon, or do you want to just tell Vivi to do something?
I'm gonna tell Vivi to try attack, and I'm gonna call Tropius back
Okay.
if I can.
You call back Tropius as Vivi jumps out of your hands, going straight toward her, sees her in front of her, and just lets out the Eclipse Cannon. Go ahead and roll for that
Let her
special attack.
rip.
There we go. And special attack. 12, 13 plus 8. 21.
That hits. I think that... Nope. I was about to. That's a decent bit of damage you just did. As you do 48 or is it 48? Or is it 40? You do 43 damage to her. As she gets hit with the tri-attack, she once again just gets pinned up against the wall. Just the three damaging large laser-like effects hitting up against her. She puts her hands down, and then they raise up weakly again. It's her turn.
What about
Aye,
Tressa?
aye.
Oh right, Tressa's still here. I didn't even
Tressa's
see
still
her
awake.
there. Tressa, go!
Get her!
Tressa! Tressa, I believe in you. Jump kick!
All right.
Don't kick!
She's
First-
stuck. Why are they stuck together?
I don't know why they're stuck together.
The hell?
I didn't join the Moreni thing. It's fine. She's fighting with my spirit in her.
No.
She's pulling you by the arm and just dragging you.
I don't know how to get her off.
Someone want to grab Varric and someone grab Tressa, and they just pull.
Yada yada
Works.
does it.
Hold on. I think they're linked for some reason.
Why
It's a life bond.
Try to get them apart again. Nope.
Why are they linked?
I don't know.
The fuck?
Okay, there's only one way to fix this, unfortunately.
There's a
Hey,
life
you took-
bond.
Hold on,
There's a
get away,
life
get away,
bond.
get away.
And
Get away.
that-
Flash timelines.
Boop. There we go. Boop. Boop. There we go.
There you
Tressa,
go.
Tressa
I
goes
believe in
forth.
you. You can do this.
First off, roll to see if you automatically miss. Roll to see if you get 5 or less.
I'm using 2 inspiration for this roll
Okay.
That's more than one. Go on.
because I don't trust myself.
Okay.
It
Understandable.
needs to be
Continue.
You don't miss.
6. I
So
don't miss,
next,
alright. Next up is the next
roll
3
for the attack. You're just putting everything in it.
I'm putting everything in
Do
it.
it!
I
Roll.
believe in her. Do it. That's 1. Which is a 10,
Okay.
18. So
14.
14 plus 8. Okay.
And then it was almost a 20. That's a 3rd roll. And now for the final roll. Come on. Come on, Tressa. It needs to be a critical. 16 is the highest.
The 14 would have missed.
Mm.
Yeah, I know.
The 16 hits.
Do that
Just
48
barely,
damage.
because you guys have a -2 to attack with the way the darkness is right now.
I know, I remembered that.
As Tressa runs up. How does Tressa do it?
Tressa. After the tri-attack cannon, Tressa immediately just pops up and just gets right in the center of her chest in the wall, making her go.
Kicks
Hell
her
yeah.
right in the pussy.
Oh, what the fuck? As Tressa goes forward and kicks her directly in her center, she lets out a cry. As she does, Tao, where's that? Where's the other one? Where's that? Where's that at? Where's the one at? There it is.
Glory to Varric. Glory
Tao
to Tressa.
Lord
looks
of Eric.
forward.
Lord of Eric.
She looks over toward Chemo. She looks at the rest of you, and just falls.
Oh, she did. She did for sure.
The shadow remains. The shadow of that Mewtwo-like creature seems to still remain. As it
Oh,
does,
no.
it takes the form of Tao. So guys, who's next in the initiative?
No idea.
after Tressa seems to be her.
Oh no!
Ruh-roh.
She looks over at Tressa as the shadow goes to reach and grab her. It's gonna be an attack against Tressa. Not a special attack, just an attack.
Okay.
Do-do-do-do. Does a 16 hit?
An attack against her defense.
That hits.
Yeah, that hit.
She grabs Tressa, and as she does, Tressa lets out a yell and disappears.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Tressa!
This creature looks over toward all of you. You no longer see whites in this creature's eyes, only shadow. For a second, you get the same feeling you got whenever you guys were fighting Harriet. As she goes forward. Next in the initiative is... I believe it is, Colonel.
Razor Leaf.
Yeah. that
Roll
seems
me
like
that
a good
attack,
one.
my boy.
You fucking. God damn it.
The razor
Nope.
leaf comes out. It seems to, all of the leaves seem to just go off in separate directions away from her. It looked like the attack should have hit, but they just move away.
Just move. Just leave. Just no.
Next is, I believe, Goth.
Lay down and die.
Listen, if I'm gonna lay down and die, at least I'm gonna give it trying. So just gonna do
Well, that's
the
what
one
I'm
thing we can do. And it's just load up a solar beam and hope for the best.
Oh, shit. Goth just, like, goes away and then starts trying to do a solar beam. It is extremely dark here, so there is no way it's gonna do it the first turn like it would ever would. But
Yeah.
next turn, it will fire it off, and we'll see if it works.
It's just sitting there, just working. Let's see what happens.
I believe next is Bubbles.
He's gonna have to fend for himself with his one individuality.
Bubbles, come on, man. Nope. Bubbles just saw fucking Tressa get yeeted, and he runs back to you.
He just rolls over to me.
As we go to Patchy. Patchy's gonna
What's he
roll for
gonna
his
do?
individuality.
His is slightly better.
Oh!
Oh!
Patchy. What are you gonna do, my dude? I'm gonna have to roll. What are you gonna do?
Oh!
What are your moves, Patchy? Let's see here.
We're so close.
Patchy's gonna use fake tears,
Oh.
trying to lower her special defense. It's like, hey, look over here. Wah, wah,
Well,
wah,
I mean,
wah.
that's good. That's a good thing he's doing.
Wah, 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 wah. She
That'll
looks
help.
over and is distracted, and that's why I'm gonna say special defense has gone down a bit, but you know.
Uh-huh.
As it is her turn, she's gonna try to attack Vivi. Looking at Vivi. Aaron?
E.
She's attacking Vivi. Do you want to do anything?
Heckin'
Dodge.
E.
You want to give her disadvantage?
Disadvantage, girl.
Okay, because that first one would have hit. She has a +6 on these attacks.
Oh, jeez.
That still hits. She
Joker,
goes to
look.
Vivi.
We have
She picks
your
Vivi up. And just like with Tressa, Vivi lets out a yell and disappears. Back to top of the order. Unfortunately, she's the top of the order now without Tressa or Vivi.
What?
She walks
I wanna-
over toward Colonel.
I I want to get off the wall so bad. I want to clock this stupid thing.
Does a 21 hit, Colonel? I'm pretty sure it does.
Hold on a second.
Mm-hmm. You have
Is,
some.
This is defense.
Maybe.
This is, this is
It wouldn't
defense.
help. A +5 would make it a 20.
Wow.
The gym
Yeah.
leader shield would have helped, but it won over. Colonel lets out a
Yeah.
yell and disappears.
Colonel.
Ah! Oh no, the fuck blues are starting.
Fucking course they are.
Can we get like a text to speech just to activate when everyone starts saying fuck blue?
Next is Goth.
Okay.
I will let the trainers who don't have Pokemon go after Goth's turn. Goth is going to unleash the solar beam. Roll special attack.
Ay, ay, ay. Okay, let's see how this goes. Does a 26 hit?
26 definitely hits.
Okay.
100% of 26 hits.
Okay.
That is going to be 60 damage.
Bonk.
As you blast into this thing, a good chunk of whatever this thing is gone. Half of this woman is left, and she's still standing.
Oh.
A leg is gone, and an arm is gone.
Ah. That's gonna make for some really interesting conversations.
We'll say also a little bit over half, because it was Cirque's turn. As, Varric and, Keanu, do you guys want to throw out any other Pokemon?
I fucking charge it.
You're gonna charge it?
You know what? I just want to get off
Charge
the
it.
wall.
Oh,
I
right,
mean,
you don't have any
know.
other Pokemon to throw out. Varric, you charge it. What do you want to do?
Keanu charges it,
Yeah,
not me.
Keanu, that's it. Keanu, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna grapple this thing.
Roll me strength, my dude.
Heckin'.
That's
This
10.
offends me.
Do you want to do anything else?
I am trying to hold it in place. I will throw whatever, No, yeah, I drop my backpack and I grab it. That's it.
So I'm gonna
You
try to
make-
get off the wall.
You make physical contact with her, and you don't beat her in any way with that 10. As Keanu does this, Keanu,
Mhm.
you feel an immense pain, and then you disappear.
Oh!
Joker, look. We have.
This is a really weird way to start rolling new characters, I have to admit.
Burnt Berries just gave $20. Says for
Uh,
Keanu, get revenge for Tropius and Vivi.
Well,
And 4 minutes ago, Typical gave $10 to Chemo.
we've got the old guard right now, like literally just like patchy
so
bubbles.
anyway,
and-
So Keanu.
so
So,
I'm
hold on, I
gonna.
have to give Keanu his inspiration.
I
1,
can't
2,
believe our current
4,
wall is the baby
7,
squad.
8, 9, 10.
We've got the baby squad on top here.
You try to get away, Varric. Roll me strength.
Oh boy, here I go again.
While you
here
do
I
that,
go
I'll
trying
make
to
a
get.
Chemo inspiration.
I gotta roll. I gotta roll higher than a 16 to get off this wall. Yeah, I have doubts that it'll work.
Just roll it.
16, that gives you 16, 17, 18, 19,
Yep.
20. You have
Uh,
a 45% chance of success.
I rolled a 12.
You did not.
I did not.
It is Bubbles' turn. You already told.
Once again, we're
You already,
literally
did you
on the
tell
old
Colonel
guard
this
right
turn, or
now.
did you not? Colonel was
I don't-
Colonel was defeated this turn. No, you can still tell Bubbles to do something, or you can
I
throw it into the
can.
Pokemon.
25.
I can. But, ugh.
That is up to
Yeah.
you.
I'll tell.
Also, is someone ever gonna return Milkshake or Vegeta?
No.
Yeah.
I
like-
can't get off the wall today!
That's true. Never mind.
Fine, I'll take the fig boy. I'll take the fig boy
Bubbles
if you don't want to see his
will-
dead body.
Is this how we TPK? Is this how we start Ninja RP?
Bubbles will use echoed voice.
You hold Bubbles out as Bubbles starts echo voicing over there. Roll me special attack.
Okay. Watch me miss.
What's your name?
16 plus 7. That hits.
Oh.
Do-do-do-do. That is going to be
Yeah,
special attack
reverse
15.
Psychology, the universe.
It's going to be 22 damage. Another big chunk of this thing goes away as it's now floating in the air without any legs.
Oh, huh.
Oh, I did. He shouted her leg off.
Yep.
It's like the goddamn, it's just Skyrim. It's just like, he shut it a part of his foom.
Patchy's turn.
Do the echoed voice thing as well, Patchy.
We'll see if he does. He's not. He's got a 1. He just saw like so many things disappear before his very eyes that he's just kind of standing there.
Now he's actually crying.
The fake tears have turned into real tears.
New achievement unlocked.
Baby.
Trauma.
At the end of the turn,
No, baby!
he's gonna roll an attack on Patchy.
Wait up. Oh, hold on. He has the thing too, doesn't he?
Let's put 1 into it.
Yes, he does. Oh no, he has the dodge. He's gonna use it.
Give it. Okay. Even though I gave her an inspiration, this is gonna make it disadvantage. This forces a disadvantage roll.
Disadvantage for
Let's go ahead and do it like this. There we go. Lowest roll? 5. 5 plus 6 is 11. I'm guessing that doesn't. Nope, not at all. She
Not
tries to
even
grab him.
close.
He says, nope.
Yeet.
No.
Sprints away.
Top of the order goes to Hurricane. You know what?
Is Chemo unconscious right now?
Chemo is on the ground unconscious, yes.
Okay,
Do, 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 do.
that's perfect.
There we go. She's gonna
Huh,
try to
hello.
attack April.
Hello, how's the economy doing? Oh no, why are you touching me?
It's the bad touch.
That
April,
shit
she has to beat your endurance, which by the way, again, your endurance AC is your endurance plus 10.
Okay,
So you have a pretty good one. She'll
let's see what happens.
she won't put in the end. She's running out. She won't put in the end on this one.
Okay.
Oof! She probably should have. That is a 13. Is that
Yeah,
hit?
that's an hit for one, by one.
Aha! She tries to grab you, and you as well just go, nope!
Nope,
You
nope,
saw what
nope,
happened to
bad
Keanu.
touch. Bad touch, bad touch.
This floating torso with an arm is not going to touch you.
Do not touch me. Do not. I have insurance. Do not touch me.
Bubbles' turn. After Bubbles, I'll say that Varric and April can. Oh no! It's not Bubbles' turn. It's Goth's turn.
Well, I feel like at this point it might be worth. You know what? All or nothing. Let's go one more solar beam for sake.
Goth starts charging up a solar beam.
Slowly but surely gets the job done.
We'll say after Bubbles, I can have Varric and April, or Varric can try to go. So, Bubbles,
Just gonna do that echoed voice again.
try it out. If you hit, it's gonna do extra damage.
It will. That is a 20.
20 does not hit.
Ugh.
She has such little body parts remaining too, which is really not right.
Really
She has so
strange
few
choice
body.
of words
She has
you
so
went
few
for.
body parts left.
Guys, she's basically.
It
There's
just
less to
barely did
hit,
not
so
hit.
it's harder.
So
just-
can I?
It just barely did not hit. Because again, you guys have those -2s right now because of the darkness.
Dang.
Varric can try to get up.
Come on,
I'm
Barry,
gonna
you can
try
do
to
it.
pry myself off the wall.
You can do it.
Roll that
Barry.
strength, my
Try
dude.
it. I'm rolling strength, my dude. 19!
Get off the wall!
Yay!
Bam! Varric, you're finally off the wall! What do you want to
Hell
do
yeah.
now?
It's been
I
85
wanna return
years.
Super Vegeta.
There you go!
Return my boy. Uh, I have no Pokemon left, guys.
Uh-oh.
The end of the initiative comes as it's Patchy's turn.
You can do it, my trash boy.
Patchy's gonna try to do it.
My trashy son.
Come on, trash boy.
Nope.
He just
They-
is like,
they
I
have
don't want to touch.
really-
I don't want to be anywhere near. No, 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 no.
My Pokemon have been really blowing it on these individuality rolls this fight.
This creature looks around, sees April, sees Varric, sees Bubbles, sees Evelyn, sees Patchy, sees Goth.
Oh no.
Oh, roll.
No, we only have 3 left. Or we have 4 left. Let's use one. 2. Glad I used one.
We're not. We're very
Oh.
much not.
Yoink.
Yay!
Goth
And
yells
hold on, let
out.
me do this for you. Let me do this for you. Okay? You just keep going, keep going.
Goth
going.
yells out as she tries charging that solar beam and disappears. That was a 20. She's also going to attack Varric.
Is she gonna automatically hit me with that 20, or
Nope,
is
she's
she
going to roll
at
against
least
your
roll-
endurance.
Oh
Is
boy.
she getting the extra attack because she got a 20?
Yes, and she failed.
She fucking failed when I have 0 endurance. Yes.
Wait! No! She has a +6 on this attack! You have a 10!
She gets you!
Oh my god! Varric
Damn.
yells out and disappears!
Oh my god.
Well, there goes my plan.
You say us disappear into the ether.
Top of
Don't
the
you-
order.
Don't you have a Pokemon left, April?
Hello?
Top of the order.
Is it still Patchy or?
Going
It's
after
still her.
April.
It's her.
Okay, here we go again.
16
what is
hits,
that?
April.
That'll hit, yep, that'll hit.
Leaving Evelyn all
I didn't
alone.
realize I was gonna have a second skull fight.
Skull fight! 2!
So, Bubbles' turn.
Let me take.
You can either
Bubbles
send out another
now.
Pokemon, or you can you can direct Bubbles to attack.
Bubble, save us!
Oh, I'm tempted to try something different, but
Do
his
tell us.
individuality fucking sucks. Oh, jeez, Louise, man.
Jeez Louise.
Snipper snaps.
It would be a
Um,
second turn of Echoed Voice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have him try to use Echo Voice again.
Roll special attack.
I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna.
I just want to
Is
say
that
before you
like-
roll this, before saying anything, before doing anything, everybody at home, this is all up to Evelyn. I'm just playing.
You need
Anyway.
to use the big inspiration.
That's what I've been contemplating for the last 30 seconds.
Just do it. Just do it.
That's a big ask for Evelyn, guys. You can't just tell somebody.
It's been charging so much energy this entire campaign.
I'm telling you, sisters have to use stuff.
Your power.
Listen, I was taught as a child that you should always use the good cutlery to eat ramen in.
But guys, you can't use your item. What if you need it later? Oh, the big inspiration.
It's the biggin.
Roll special attack.
Do it. I'm gonna draw some muscles into it.
Second roll.
That's tragic. I'm
You've
still
been
gonna draw
charging
muscles
so
into it.
much. You've grown so much. Oh,
Oh.
you didn't grow enough.
That's sad.
The echo voice goes out, but Bubbles is honestly too shook up at the moment. It is unable to hit. Patchy's turn.
Fuck you, big dice. We're with shit.
Patchy is going to
Friendship
roll.
broken with big dice.
Patchy, with its 3 endurance, can go this turn. Endurance, fuck, individuality, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Patchy's gonna try to use Echo Voice.
Oh, who left?
Roll from that special attack, my dude. Ah! We have to -2 from it.
Does it do anything extra because Bubbles is also doing it?
We have to -2 from that. So it does, unfortunately, not be a 24. It's only a 22.
Whoops.
Which does hit. How does Patchy do this?
Her face remains, correct?
Her face and her arm and her kind of
Yeah, she has one arm, body, and head.
Her face no longer remains.
As this happens, Bubbles picks up on the echo voices that have been going around the room and not hitting. Bubbles,
Who does this?
or Patchy picks up on the echo voices that are bouncing around the room. It lets out a loud cry and sends it flying out toward this creature. As Tao Jing, or whatever this thing is, makes its way toward it, trying to get against it, putting its hand out. Bits of its hand and fingers beginning to disappear, reaching all the way down to its torso, disappearing. Torso disappearing, and its face and head disappearing.
Rumor has it that Ulfric should have the hiking
My
to pieces.
son!
Your son.
My
Your son!
trashy, trashy
I'm back.
son.
Discord was being weird. I had to watch from the
Oh, Patchy's
stream.
still up. I don't have to. Boop, there you go.
As Pachirisu takes it down. But at what cost?
Emotional cost.
Everyone?
Bye.
Keanu? April?
As soon as Pachirisu takes it down, the person from across the room seems to get up. Evelyn, what are you gonna do? Gonna attack her?
Yeet out the babies.
Yeet them all out! All the
Yeet
babies!
the babies. All the babies.
You wanna go? I got so many babies!
I have the baby squad.
Tao stumbles down off of the destroyed altar that's there. She looks over toward the crystal that's on the ground and just kind of like kicks it away. looks back over towards you and all your baby squad, and side waves you into. I'm kidding. Looks over toward Chemo. Where are the others? Do you say anything, Evelyn? Fuck. Am I here? Fuck. I think my thing is doing a weird. Can you get... nobody can hear me, I don't think. Can you? Can anybody hear me? Is everybody hearing me? Cool. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. I don't know why my Discord isn't saying things. I'm gonna turn off Discord, and we'll see what happens. How are you guys? You guys good? You know, we don't always just get to talk about things. About all those hashtag fuck blues. I don't like them. I don't like them at all. I'd rather you not do them. Meh.
There he is.
There we go.
You there?
Daddy.
There we are. Perfect. Perfect. Did you? You guys didn't hear what I said, did you?
No,
No,
the
no.
last thing we heard is that that thing is dead.
Okay.
Yeah, I turned on chat after. She said something about her moving and kicking a thing.
Tao came down. She seemed to look over toward you. Look over towards you, Evelyn. She moves the crystal that was on the ground that came from the altar out of the way from her. Where are the others?
I don't know. That thing sent him somewhere.
Sent them somewhere. The same place as Chemo, then.
I don't know.
She brings her hand out, and you see that she starts wincing as she does. Bzoo. 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 I don't know where Goth went. Pretty sure she was super yeeted.
Can't believe
She
Goth's
really
dead.
went to the Shadow Realm.
There we go. As she seems to, with a wave of her hand, bring back everyone. As she winces. And I fell out. Did I fall out again?
No.
Oh, okay. As she
It was fall all
winces
this
and
time.
falls down to a knee. Upon doing so, the darkness disappears from the room.
Oh, Discord betrayed her, she says.
Oh
Is this
no!
just gonna happen to everyone now? 'Cause
Is
it happened to
everyone
me
getting
first.
betrayed by Discord?
I think
I
so.
got betrayed first, and then it was
There
she
you
is.
There you
are.
are.
There you is.
You're giving me your issues. You're having like cooties. God damn it! You just fucking.
Got them Discord cooties.
Well, it happened to me first, and that sucked.
Guys, you've all returned.
Oh wow. Oh okay.
I go with my
Uh,
colonel.
Listen, I just saw this bitch kind of yeet us out, so I don't feel comfortable with her around.
Oh yeah,
My
go
first
ahead and
reaction
fucking
is just go
go
charge.
Go take her down. Hell yeah. You charge at Tao. Roll me strength.
Ah!
You run at Tao. Tao is so surprised she actually defends herself for a second and just kind of like pushes your arm away from her as you go by her.
Ah! I just
Go
keep
fit-
running towards the wall.
She's like on the ground and she pushed you away from the. What the hell? She's like, aha.
She just put like her leg up and I trip.
Excuse me. She's gonna start making her way over toward Chemo.
No.
You rush over toward Chemo to stop her.
Please don't. Please don't touch me.
Who are you?
Who are you? You just banished everyone out.
Sorry.
Sorry? This wasn't like a like milk tank queen. I'm setting the distance here. What's going?
You definitely get in front of her. She puts her head down. No. No, you're right. She raises her hand up. Sorry.
She sent herself to the Shadow Realm. All right, we're good. Kima, what's up?
You know? Can I feed Chemo my revival?
You can definitely try.
I
Have
will.
some
You know
father?
what? Why the fuck not?
Roll me luck. We'll see if this works. Hey!
17.
Hey. It's gonna taste like shit though.
Yeah, well.
You start mashing up your revival herb and you feed it to Chemo.
Yeah, I know.
No, so
Hug.
bad.
It is terrible. Okay, I do have like a sweetheart. I'm gonna offer it. Here you go.
Hand her a
There's like
sweet-
20, but
you
just like
send her
one.
you send her your heart.
I rip it apart.
I do Chemo a hug.
I guess we won.
What? What happened? What happened?
Okay, so your sister went full shadow demon.
Shadow
Fought
demon.
against her.
I don't know how to explain it.
Whenever I
It
got
looked like
The
Mewtwo.
fog.
yeah, whenever I
What?
got sent away, it looked like that Pokemon.
What?
That one from before, the one that was in the cave. Mewtwo.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The weird cat thing?
They said that she went to the Lake of Rage. Maybe she actually did find it there. Where's she at now?
What?
She teleported away.
Good riddance.
Excellent. 1 point for me.
Woo!
Although she did bring us back, I assume.
Oh great, she fixed her mistakes. Good job.
Chemo, I don't know if this is her fault.
You guys realize she said the exact same thing about her other sister before. Great, she did a bad thing and then she stopped it. Good job. We should give her a medal. What you thinking about over there, Keanu? What's going on in
There
that
you are.
Alolan head of yours?
What?
What? You cut off. What?
What's going on in that Alolan head of yours, Keanu? What you doing?
Vivi!
You're
I
just
pick
holding
up-
on to
I
Vivi.
smooch. I hold.
You pick up Smooch and hold Vivi like, no, 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 no.
It didn't seem like she was. It seemed like something was wrong with her.
Well, obviously something was wrong with her. But talking to her won't fix anything. Obviously she saw that Mewtwo or whatever. It's its fault. Let's just go find it. We don't have to talk to her to find it. She stands up. Very wobbly, like, ah.
Oh, watch out there.
Hold on, we just gotta get everybody else. And as she's saying that... Voop. Voop.
What?
Delayed
Prone on the ground,
teleport.
like,
I'm kidding.
How did that happen?
As out of
The Uber got here.
what appears to be somewhat of a white smoke, the others appear, as if teleported. Because they were also stopped teleporting by her.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. That was fast.
As this happens, most of them appear like they're laying down or unconscious.
What?
Ah,
That's not a good sign.
What?
Except for Yaya. He chose not to.
He's fine. He's just chilling.
well,
Just chilling.
Yaya chose not to, you see. He's fine.
What happened, Lil Yeah?
Yeah, yeah. Yee yee.
Oh yeah.
he could choose what you understand him.
Yeah, yeah.
He could choose for my understanding to win.
Yeah, yeah. He really could, couldn't he? Anyway, Well,
I used
no
my
one's
last
here.
one.
No one's here anyway, so let's just sit down until that gym leader guy comes back. Let's make sure everybody's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. All right.
All right.
I'll start over here.
No. Are you sure?
She goes straight for the
Oh.
tungsten.
I'll make sure that Sherry's okay.
I'll go over to Oscar.
They appear to all be sleeping.
Wake up!
Okay, good.
Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
You put my two babies on opposite spaces of the spectrum. You're an
She
animal.
was awake. She sat there like, no, this isn't where Grandpa would be.
And then we'll see here. Here's
Chikura's
John
just laying there, just
Cena.
like.
Here's John Cena. He's gonna be flipped over. Here is Sherry. She's gonna be just gonna
Curled
gonna
up
rest
with
her
John
head
Cena.
on that little boy. Just gonna. Yep. There we go.
Keanu, do you
Do
want to
that backflip.
see if Reina's all right?
He's gonna
Ye-
look over here.
You go help your ghost friend.
Look over here. They look fine. Okay.
She can join the pile.
As you guys go off toward your different friends, I would say that throughout this little bit of an encounter, not a lot of people show back up here in the gym. You guys are able to sit for a bit and hopefully chill out to let everybody kind of rest up after what just happened. As you guys do so, I think we're going to be ending things off here for the night.
This seems like a good place to end it.
As you all
Nothing says ending like trauma.
As you all sit and wait, watching the others as they all wake up one at a time, none of them seemingly hurt seriously at all. Your eyes linger on that little crystal thing that's on the ground, that little orange thing that's on the ground. No one really goes up to it immediately. But as soon as we see somebody potentially making their way to it, the camera seems to pan away, heading out the doors and past what appears to be a unconscious gym leader surrounded by his dinosaurs.
This is
As
Dino power
they're
sucks.
just out in the yard with him. He's just unconscious between two giant dinosaurs and a
They're
king
playing
dragon.
catch with him.
Kingdom's just like unconscious on top of him, and the other two are just sleeping.
Just outside of the area, there appears to be 3 figures. Two of them tied up at the moment. Well, one of them tied up at the moment. They're also together, you see. They can't not be. There we go. Thank you.
There you go.
One of them tied up at the moment. The other one seemingly free. As Adler looks as if he's about to leave, he looks back toward Eris. Just kind of shrugs it off and leaves her there. He waves a hand behind him toward the other figure as the other figure looks inside the gym. And as it does, I think we'll end things off right there for the moment. Boop.
Not even a break, huh?
Guys, you defeated all the bosses.
We did it. We got the epic win battle royale.
Well, we didn't. Evelyn did, but you know.
So,
Patchy did.
as
bastard.
here's the thing. Now that we've done through all of the bosses of this place, all the bosses of Blackthorn City, here's how you guys were supposed to tackle them in my estimations in the beginning. Which, by the way, I should never do that
Yeah.
because they're
Yeah.
always going to be wrong.
Not when fate can intervene.
What
in
I
it.
had thought you guys were going to do was come to the gym first all at once. At which point you guys would have went through Adler and Eris. You guys would have made your way into this place, and all of you would have had all your Pokemon and all your things, and you would have had the gym leader guy to help you fight against her.
Okay, cool. Continue.
At that point, you would have
Yeah.
had to immediately go to the Dragon's Den because they would tell you that Team Break was going to be attacking the Master of Giants and basically going to kill her. You guys would have had to rush that way and not go to the Pokemon Center. The entire reason that this fight was as tough as it was to make sure that you guys were not in 100% condition to go through the Dragon's Den.
Whoops.
This entire fight was for you guys to go all out with all your Pokemon so that most of them would be defeated by the time you got to the Dragon's Den and all of you went through that stuff, which was the lesser fights.
So, you know what we did though?
The other
We
thing-
perish-songed ourselves. And then couldn't react fast enough to get all of our Pokemon put away.
It's fine. You guys are fine. You guys did it.
And then,
did it.
and then my
Yeah.
Pokemon got yeeted.
Logan about something?
What's up, Keanu? Or what's up,
I just said I got a DM Logan about something, and I
Oh.
got a DM you about something.
Oh,
Oh.
getting some DMs.
Yee.
Oh,
It's unrelated to anything.
Aaron crawling in my DMs.
Oh, you're gonna be fucking
And-
happy. I mean, you're not gonna engage with it, I don't think. But this seems like it needs to go to you. You need to see it.
This, we came close to fucking party wiping, I think.
Ooh, those are really good.
Yeah, that's a reaction to it, yeah.
It's sapphire. It's dice. They look really cool.
Those are the 45th anniversary D&D dice that go out in
They're sapphire.
1 week and 3 days. They're sapphire dice. There's a sapphire on the 20 spot for the D20. They're $300.
Oh.
But I was like, out of all the people, the blue boys, so you and Logan need to see them.
They look so good.
Yeah, those are one of a kind. They come with the statistics for an adult sapphire dragon.
Nice.
So let's read this DM facts down here. Let's see what happens there. Did you know Varric lives in an alternate universe where technically no one remembers him, and all of his precious friends are dead, much like the famous John Egbert from the manga Homestuck. The manga Homestuck. The more you know, TM. I love these DM facts, TM. They're great.
Thank you.
But yeah, you guys got through it the other way, the much more difficult way.
And we
And I'm
perished some,
proud of
so-
you. And I'm very
Thank
proud of
you.
all of you for doing it.
There is
I
a
was-
famous adage that
I was
says,
legit
whatever
scared
else
of this encounter because I didn't want to nerf it. I didn't want to take out the last part of it.
I'm glad
because-
you didn't.
Basically, what happens is at the 50 health mark for Tao, she was able to use her strongest attack, and then I expect you guys to completely yeet her at that point. and then the shadow comes out with 100 health, which you guys can sometimes easily deal in a single attack. So it could have went down that easily, but it just at that point so many people were down and so many Pokemon were down.
Remember, we perished-songed ourselves.
You
shooting
guys
ourselves in the
did
foot.
you guys did fantastically.
Yeah.
You guys defeated things.
Don't nerf encounters for this. This was great. We nearly died. We nearly TPK'd before. Yeah.
See, it's called bonding, alright? It's called bonding, Emerald.
It is bonding.
Nothing says bonding like a near-death experience.
Exact.
This whole campaign has been a near-death experience.
Do they get rewards? Yes. Each of them are going to be getting a very neat reward. So I didn't get to tell you about it yet because, again, not a lot of time. Those petals you guys got had a pretty interesting effect on you guys.
Oh, cool. What is it?
Ah.
Whenever you guys are leveling up now, I'm going to be giving you guys each 3 points for your sheets for completing all of the encounters. And there's no max numbers anymore.
Oh,
What's up?
Oh no.
I was hoping.
Oh no! Aaron!
Aaron!
That just
What is
happened to
going
you.
on?
Discord is
Perfectly-
having
Perfectly balanced.
it's having so many fucking problems.
What is
today.
going on today?
It's Discord.
Perfectly balanced. It's all fiction.
So,
I love
this is so weird.
Because you guys were accepted by the Master of Giants, you guys no longer have limits or caps to your stats.
Oh, cool.
We no longer have limits to our stats.
There's no
So-
limit. Come on.
You're gonna get 3 points, and you can put those 3 points wherever you want on your sheet without worrying about the maximum of 6.
Ah. Oh,
Oh.
yeah.
So technically, you guys could have a 9 in a stat if you wanted.
Okay, let me post the GIF.
I'm very
Post the
tempted.
GIF.
Or you
Then
guys
put-
can have, more balanced stats.
Who the fuck wants that?
Never. Never. Disgusting.
I already know where 2 of them are going.
This GIF isn't working. I have to save it. Hold on. I need to give it. Please, let me give it to you.
He
There
still
it
isn't
is.
back.
There it
still
is.
wasn't
There it
bad.
That
is.
Aaron boy. I love him.
He's
He's,
back.
he's the
He's
only one.
back.
He's the only one among you
There we
who I
go.
care about. Oh, hey, what's up?
It's just
Aw.
like Frozen. Your confession of true love practice.
Aaron, I
Oh,
was explaining what
Discord.
the pedals did.
Whenever we level up.
You guys are gonna get your level ups. You're gonna get 3 points for your sheets, and because of the pedals, you no longer have a maximum number on your sheets. So you guys can bypass the 6 limit you guys have had the entire game.
Gods now.
So technically, you guys could have 9s in your stats at this point. or
That's
you could be
gross,
more balanced. and not do that.
I think that's absurd. That's a ridiculous.
Disgusting.
Everybody's saying put it all in strength, Varric. Swole Varric.
Swole
Here's
Barrack
the
time.
thing.
Swole
I'm
Barrack
gonna
time.
Swole
put-
Varric.
I'm just gonna
This
put
is
one.
my turn on the Xbox.
My plan was to put all my stats to at least 0, and then put 1 into something else. I'm not sure. I might put it into perception to make it 7 perception.
You're gonna put all your point. You're gonna put your point. Get your bravery and your strength to 0.
I mean, why not, right? It's at least not a -1. What? Did you think
Yeah,
I
you-
should put it in my
No,
other
you
thing?
can definitely do that. You could 100% do that, my dude.
I could do that, but I don't have the dots yet to put them up yet. So
I'll give them to you in a bit. We don't have to worry about doing it immediately.
yeah.
But yeah, I'll hopefully be able to redo your guys' sheets next game as well. And you guys will have all your Pokemon situated there, and we'll learn about whatever that we'll learn about that person that was looking at the entrance to the gym, and next time hopefully it'll be fine. We'll get to see a bunch of different things. Next time things are going to be pretty different in Pokemon Breakthrough. Episode 51 is going to be pretty neat, and also
there goes
Fumble
Fummel.
got yeeted. We should probably end things here, guys.
Oh, there goes
Oh,
Oh
no!
Fummel.
god! Guys,
It's out
guys, we're the
collapsing
last
around
ones
us.
left.
It's like the goddamn Langoliers are coming for us.
Eric, my love.
Oh,
Yeah.
do the-
Or we just get that
Wherever
that Phantom snap effect.
do the Pokemon get rewards? The Pokemon got rewarded last time we ended a quote-unquote arc, so this time the players are getting rewarded. Or the human. This time the humans are getting rewarded. Because the last
I
time
did
we
a
ended an
skull,
arc, the Pokemon got like a
that
ton of points.
Plus the skull, I'm gonna be fucking swolky on you.
But yes, people are getting snapped left and right. I think we're gonna end things off here. I don't. Is there anybody we should try to host right now? Any people going on? Let me go look. Let me check. Let me check out some peeps to potentially do some stuff with.
You know what's nice about the fact that we streamed a tabletop RPG?
Ah, shit! No,
You are
no.
undebatably the fucking top.
I am cool.
Yeah, not even fucking close.
I am.
Nice.
All right.
You could combine the next 3 and then they would be close.
I'm just looking at all the tabletop RPG now people and just seeing what they all about.
I'm
Do
getting shield.
anything getting a thing from me. I think we're gonna let's throw it at the Infinity Break people. They're on their episode 23, 24 of their thing, and they don't have a lot of people watching them.
Oh, cool.
Let's do that. They have a long running series going on, and I'd like to see what goes on there. So let's go ahead and throw them a raid, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed yourselves. We enjoyed ourselves. If you have any questions, comments, complaints, or wisecracks, put in the comments below. /raid, and then this. Get over there and throw these guys some Dear Ashley, throw them some Commander Buddies. If you have them, throw them some Marylands, because that's a lot more thematic. Yeah. Hope
You're
everybody
not going
enjoyed
for
themselves.
your nemesis?
No, go for my nemesis. We have a nemesis?
The Shadowcasters Network?
Shadowcasters. Well, we've already done this now. We can't go for the nemesis.
Get back out now.
Can't back out now, guys, but next
Oh,
time,
tragic.
Shadowcasters, we're coming for you next time. But yes, I hope everybody enjoyed themselves. We enjoyed ourselves. Questions, comments, wisecracks, when it comes below. Until next time, guys, like always,
G'day.
later days.
Bye. Our poor Eric